second behind. All right, so ladies and gentlemen,
Who's the fourth viewer?
no, that would be me on over here. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, me and Mangler are testing a couple things out, and I'm going to be testing out Opera Omnia Mobile on my computer in a little bit as well. But for now, I'm here to prove once and for all how I'm the superior gamer to Mangler. So,
All right, so what we did, what I had asked him to do earlier on some of the streams was that I wanted to test and see if DMC3's doppelganger worked with the mixer's share your controller function, which it did, but it was like really bad because it doesn't give the person who's controlling the doppelganger camera control. So the person who's playing has to be in perfect sync with a person who's like a second behind, which doesn't work. But for things that have built-in split screen modes, we can confirm that you can use Mixer to connect to someone. Just make sure you got a subtle internet connection. So we're trying it out on Star Wars Battlefront 2, the old one. And I'm going to show him who's bought. What the hell is going on with Dark Sidious textures?
Yeah, he looks better there, actually.
Right. Let me restart it.
You're restarting it?
Yeah, there we go. I also took off all the AI, so that way he's not overwhelmed.
Oh, I was the one being overwhelmed. All the fucking sudden. Wait, wait.
Whoa, who's fucking controlling? You're supposed to be controlling the other one.
Apparently, I'm not.
You should... Wait. Are you plugged into the controller with only... If anyone else has pressed start, stop doing that. Only one of you needs to press it. Being them.
Okay. So what's gonna happen right now is let's check this again. The second the stream started, fucking... Okay, hang on. Okay, so let me move. Okay, the stream shut down. What? Okay. So,
oh wait, no. Hang on, I have to use the... Alright, there we go. Alright, you just pick whoever.
Alright, so do you want to be heroes or do you want to be villains? I don't want you to make an excuse like, oh,
I'll be villains. I'll trash you real quick. Real quick.
Alright, so it's time for Daddy to fucking clap some cheeks. Luke, back me up here. So, alright, hang on. Bitch, get over here to the actual location. No! Shut! Give me a minute, I'll be right back. You come to me. Oh my goodness, hang on. Oh, the 1 second. You come to me, not the other way.
I'm just gonna wait.
Hang on, I got going up some fucking stairs is apparently the greatest challenge a Jedi can fucking face, apparently.
His jump animation. Also, on the PS2, if you jump while on top of the rocket in Tatooine, apparently when you hit the skybox, because there's a skybox in this game to prevent you from breaking the game.
Alright.
But in that game, if you keep jumping, the ground will basically become like, the textures will blacken out completely until you come back. Yeah.
Alright, you old fucking fogey, get the fuck over here so I can kick your ass. Hey, don't block this fucking bullshit. Hey, what the fuck is that shit?
I'm sorry, can you not handle a little Sidious lightning?
Oh, bitch, you're not even... Oh my god, you... Fuck this!
I'm coming up there.
I'll go down there!
I'll come to you.
Where the fuck did you go? Okay, hang on. Hey, wait there. I'll fucking meet you there.
Do you get the prize jump now?
Suck a
not yet.
DLC. Stop! You're lucky bat. Wait, what's going on? I can't see shit. Okay. Yeah, you cunts! You son of a bitch! He betrayed my trust, Fabian.
See, look at that. One swipe.
One swipe. And Star Adventures are not mods. They are actually in this version of the game. They're an Xbox DLC. Yeah, so
yeah, if any of you are wondering why Kiadi Mundi, or well, they're not here, but like Asajj Ventress and Kit Fisto are in this game, they're just in the Xbox version of the game. You cannot play them if they're in the PS2 version. And you also have assault mode and a lot more of the maps.
So I as you can tell, I'm bottom screen obviously, but I am delayed by like a second.
Yeah, it's not too much.
So I couldn't help but notice your fucking screen looking Mangler.
What are you talking about?
Really? You just automatically turned around for no apparent reason.
No, I just felt it was necessary to make this canon.
Oh my. The other problem is that when it is like fucking high speed move, I didn't even fucking hit you there. I'm not even fucking hitting you.
I'm just gonna like go take my meds. Hang on.
You fucking bastard! You can't escape. I can
Get him,
scream.
Samuel.
Look. Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah, come earn that purple lightsaber. Where the fuck are you running? Your dash attack is so weird. You're literally like.
Son of a bitch.
Also, your jump attack kind of sucks. I'm gonna be honest.
Damn it! What is my hitbox? Fucking nothing? Yes! Yes! As you can see, I am the superior alpha. I don't know what alpha dog. You suck a dick. Return me. No, you can't fucking dodge. No! 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 You son of a bitch! You're just gonna keep me trapped here.
Why are we here? Just to suffer?
Oh, bitch. Hang on, let me put some volume up. And surprisingly,
Hang on a minute.
watching.
Let me check something. If you guys aren't prepared to watch a stream through another stream, then you aren't even like viewers.
Okay, hang on. All right. I'm gonna put the title down so people can get an idea of what we're doing here. All right. So
Some of the textures seem to be like missing on some of the.
Missing. I think it's just that's how they were in the game because this looks slightly better than the PS2 version.
Oh, I'm saying it looks even better normally. Some of the textures on actually it might be on your end, but like the villains look basically the same, except for Sidious, but that might be a lighting issue. Hang on a minute. I need to heal. Oh no. Da 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 da.
Where the fuck do you want, boy?
Oh yeah, I have no double jump, but I don't need one.
Oh, you son of a bitch! You're gonna do an attack boost against me, really? I literally outrange you hard.
Actually, rage doesn't work unless you got someone else around. I just realized.
Maybe you should have had one.
What do you mean you outrank me? We're both generals.
I said outrange you.
Oh.
Because they didn't give him his blaster.
Yeah, I was kind of depressed to see that they didn't give him his blaster. At least they gave him a crawl in like the new Battlefront. This is why, dude. This is why they need to add Xbox games to the backwards compatibility list. We could literally play what's it called, Star Wars Episode 3.
Oh,
we can literally duel.
Episode fucking 3 would be fucking. The only way I can like consistently land any hits is by using this ability. Because like for some reason the swings are worse in this game than they are in the PS2. In the PS2, the lightsaber was like your entire like cone of area. In this game,
I mean, do you have the actual game like on this version?
No, I only have it on PS2.
It must be so nice to have a constant UAV.
Was that a fucking Oh, I'm shooting overhead. Oof. That! Fuck off! You are not that close!
Sorry, do you have a problem with... You can block this, you know? Watch. Also, the roll animation is...
Holy shit, finally landed the fucking hit. Oh! Can I stop it? No, I can't! Oh! Son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! You're lucky my RB button's not working. If you actually...
Well, you're doing better.
Yeah, like, it's getting a little better.
Well, you'll just have to work with the delay. It's not too bad, is it? It's like a second, maybe?
Yeah,
half a
so,
second?
like, I mean, I could get you... Like, again, like, it's not bad enough to where I'm dead in the water. Like, I could still, like, snipe you in relatively real time. But it kind of feels like going through water.
Well, as long as I'm not flailing around, I think you'll be fine. I love how Anakin and Obi-Wan have the same moveset in this game, and it's like they have completely different fighting styles in the canon.
I think it just has to do with the fact that, like, because they were trained with each other.
Yeah, I know, but I was like, that gave me a huge misinterpretation until like 2014 when I did like research on them, and I was like, what the hell? They have different fighting styles.
You think you're tough shit?
Well,
Listen,
I think I'm tough enough shit to choke out 20% of your health. And then die.
I wish I was a rebel so I could shoot you on the ground like a proper rebel would. I think the biggest problem with this game inherently is that there wasn't that much. Oh, you son of a biscuit!
Oh yeah, do you know how to reload in this game?
I think you click X.
No, it's down directional button now. I was just confirming for you. It's X in the old Battlefront. That's the only...
Oh, you fucking lagging whore. Oh, fuck that. I didn't even have to look on your screen to see that giant ass fucking purple light. Hey!
Burn!
Hey! Fuck out with that shit!
I will set you on fire.
Alright, so you wanna bust out pistols? Alright.
What's that invincibility gonna do you? You ain't got anybody around you. If you did, that'd be busted, you know, because in a group, she's actually the most broken hero, because she could just take a squad and be like, hey guys, you're invincible now.
Yeah, I never knew she did that.
Yeah, if you swap a
always
weapon, you'll have the invincibility. The
I
sporting
always kind of
blaster.
assume like all those abilities just look cool.
Well, like, you know that the special weapons in this game, those are just the hero's weapons, right? Like, I have the upgraded precision pistol. Well, Han is actually the only one who has a unique one. You have the upgraded beam rifle
No!
as a pistol.
Roll back, you stupid bitch! Fuck! Where the fuck did you go? Oh! You fucking up. Ah, see, precise shots like
This
these
is
are...
just... Oh, yeah, you can press X to get a lock on them.
Precision shots are a nightmare on this fucking system. Oh, now you can fucking roll.
Yeah, watch your stamina bar. You gotta press circle. Alright.
Oh shit! Shit! I see fire! I see fire! Stop, drop, and roll! Stop, drop, and roll! Fuck!
Head back to the Senate!
That's my mother, you bastard!
Oh, wait. You are the Senate. That's right. The Imperial Senate is gone. Because, you know, I'm the Senate.
No!
I'm the Senate.
Oh, fuck out of here, you fucking bastard!
Literally tossed you out the fucking door.
Alright, son, it's time to clap you with the real Jedi Master.
Oh, dude, you should pick Chewbacca. He's literally got a homing missile.
Bitch,
It
you
just
think I
tracks
don't know
you
about
down.
Chewbacca? Well, no, the horn missile does not track you down. But, you know, actually, hang on. You stay right there. I'm going to go to the command post, and I'm going to check and see if I can hit you with Chewbacca's horn missile with this fucking lag.
You can literally sit near the ammo vendor and just fire it over and over and over again.
Speak of the ancient text to read, which
If you can hit.
it was written.
Can you hit a
That's all
moving
good.
target, though?
Okay, so I'm going to try and fucking snipe you.
It is difficult to control, so I don't know how difficult it's gonna be. Like,
Okay, hang on. Gotta
What
get used to the inverted controls again. Give me a second. Shit.
do you need me to swap it for you?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You just fucked me. Okay.
You can just go to the ammo vendor and fire another. What?
Okay.
That thing is so fast.
Yeah, hang on.
Look at that.
Hang on. Alright.
Oh, shit.
Son of a bitch. Okay, give me a second. Okay, so again, it's like practically almost in real time, but it's like just a little off.
You can speed it up by pressing the sprint
Bitch,
button.
you think I can fucking control it now?
Go to the ammo vendor downstairs and just sit by it, and then fire one up into these stairs. No, not that one. The one near the. No, not that one.
Let Daddy Zim handle.
Hang on a minute. Let me come over there and fucking help you out. You're just hopeless.
Fuck.
Hey, Maggot.
Hey, what? Hey, someone, hang on, Mingo, stop. Someone else is taking control. Or it feels like someone else
What do you
taking
mean?
control. Okay,
Hey, whoever's in the chat, stop it. Do not plug in a controller.
We should probably send this to invite later, but okay.
Yeah, I know I will.
Alright, so-
Like it makes it worse to control this.
My brother is gonna play in a couple of minutes, so we probably got like another 5-ish minutes. So
All right.
let me see.
So basically, just sit near the ammo vendor, aim this way, aim upward. Up. Don't you even think about it. All right, there you go. Should work. Let me see if I can.
Alright. This was the funnest thing that they fucking took out of. No!
Maybe I should control the hero faction and show you how it's done.
Shut the fuck up, boy.
It's got to be like crazy if I do it though, because I can control it pretty well on high speed.
Fuck. Okay, no, fuck this.
Apparently the ATST has a second what thing? Like what's it called?
Yes! Did that not hit?
It did. I blocked it to try and reduce damage.
How can you block a fucking missile?
I'm Darth fucking Vader. Like,
Get your fucking Birds fucking McDonald's crap over here. Okay, so you're on one of the dildo buildings, which does not lower the fucking.
oh my god, they do look like dildo.
I see you. You.
I tried to choke it. I tried to choke the rocket. Hang on, let me see if I can get the lightsaber. Come on, get the fuck, Darth Vader. Are you serious? Hang on a minute. Got an infinite number of rockets, and I have a finite amount of stamina. Seems fair. Like.
Oh, just barely missed.
Seems fair and equitable.
Oh.
All right. Whoa.
So they have Bespin on this. They have Bespin on this one too.
Oh yeah, they tell you to return to the battle, and you're like, I'm piloting a fucking rocket.
Oh. I barely fucking missed.
All right, this is like more difficult than 360 no scoping. How do I hit you?
Okay.
I'm gonna go get like Jingo Fett. I need a fucking thing. You can speed it up. Just can you control it now properly?
I mean, somewhat control. See, back then I could pilot it through the Mosisla Cantina. I was that good at it, but now I feel kind of like my younger me would look at me in shame.
No one watching this on the YouTube chat?
Let me see.
We're gonna have to like inform people a couple days in advance and be like, hey, we're setting up this shit.
I mean, for all we know, we can still get people later. It's just like right now we're just not getting anybody, and Balrog's not talking and shit. So.
Balrog, how dare you?
I am enjoying the salt.
Alright, time for me to fucking.
I'm enjoying you struggling while Mangler just plays with you.
No, seriously.
Balrog, you are a sick man.
I mean, that is something.
I was told that by my team leader today.
Hang on a minute. Let me see if I can hit that fucking.
I kept showing. I kept making fucked up jokes.
That thing is moving so quick. Oh. Yeah, I need to get on a different platform. This is not working. Dildo Tower is unreliable.
I definitely have a joke that's definitely not safe for a stream.
You gotta put
Alright.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Alright, I got range now.
But you haven't seen this. Okay, I'm gonna switch my angle real fast. I keep fucking dying in this room. I guess one knows where to slow this. I see.
Nope.
Oh, son of a bitch. Can we go for round 3?
Nope.
Just!
You can speed it up and it will have a bigger splash damage. It's like 4 or 5 times the radius.
Mangler, you have to understand, I am
No, just speed it up. Yeah, like that. Like fire it and then press the sprint button.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Hold the sprint button.
I understand what you're saying, Mangler.
You gotta speed it all the way up. Speed.
He'll never learn if he doesn't do it.
Damn it.
Going the wrong way nukes another town.
All right. Well, at any rate, so it definitely worked out. We can definitely make this work going forward, but I'm gonna go ahead and let my brother play now, since it is already 9 o'clock and he's gonna, be here for a bit.
All right.
So good
Right
shit,
after
Angler. Good shit.
Yeah, don't mind me. Just hunting a Wookiee.
Time 44 minutes. So we were playing for 44 minutes like nonstop.
All right, I'll just cut the broadcast.
Good shit though. Good shit. Shit was working out clean.
So
Shit was
basically, to make this, are we gonna be using the stream on YouTube?
Well, yeah, because I'm gonna be streaming now some Opera Omnia with BlueStacks.
Right. Oh yeah, I'll probably take my dogs out now.
Damn, Angler gonna abandon me.
Oh, I'm coming back. Oh, I'm not gonna talk about what we were doing.
You're gonna leave me alone with Balrog?
What's it gonna do?
Oh,
Sick
fuck
his
you,
dog?
I'll be me.
Sick his dog on you? What breed is your puppy?
English, Staffordshire Bull Terrier.
Oh, terriers are nice. Is he cute?
He's very.
Mm. I got a Shih Tzu, which is like a Shih Tzu and a poodle. Mix.
Alright, let me go ahead and put this back up now.
Alright, let me just connect this back. I'll be back in like 20, 25 minutes.
Hey, I mean, that's cool, That's cool. Don't mind me.
There's gonna be Hydra Dr. Octopus.
Oh, is there? Oh, they already announced who's gonna be in it?
No, but I mean, what does that tell you?
Oh, nah.
Could be anything.
Alright, so as you may or may not know, for the people who watch my streams, Opera Omnia is one of my favorite mobile games, if not my favorite mobile game. So, unfortunately, the mobile streams aren't too effective. Oh, okay, so we're gonna be like this. So I thought I'd go ahead and try it out on the PC, see how that's gonna work out. I think I'll start with some. Gotcha pulls. Since we recently got 2 free banners, because for this entire month we're just gonna have pure free banner pulls each time.
Have you ended up getting Ariana yet?
Ariana's coming out later this month, and I'm gonna have to get her entire kit. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the fun of multi-pulling on fucking computer. 5, 6. This is a terrible fucking banner. 8. Gold? 9. Okay, is it not gonna go to gold? It didn't go to gold. Okay, so we're gonna have 1 gold weapon here. Is that his EX? That is not his EX. So that's what a shitty banner looks like. That is a shitty banner pool right there. That is a shitty multi-pool. That is what you don't want to have. Oh, okay, so this one's starting gold, so we might actually get somewhere here. I take back what I said. We're not getting anywhere. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, switch to gold. 8. Okay, it's not switching to gold. Oh, fuck me. Okay, so we're going to have 3 gold weapon. Oh, okay, we got her EX. That's actually pretty good. I did not have her kit at all, so that is actually a pretty solid ability there.
Do you find you get more success if you counted like the count from Sesame Street?
No. So what that does is it lets me feel more depressed as the number goes higher and higher. I'm not gonna lie to you people. This game is incredibly depressing with its gotcha pools.
Ah. So you're acting like an Oscar.
Oh, hey Chaos, what's up? Oh, nice. Okay, so right now there is an event going on. It's a co-op event. The problem here is I don't want to do it just yet because I need Sephiroth in it to be like really good because Sephiroth is going to be a boosted character for the event. Now my Sephiroth is actually pretty solid. Here, let me show you. Okay, don't go joined. I'm gonna sort by. Actually, I'm gonna sort by max CP. No, I want to sort by.
The
Yeah.
best Sephiroth is the one with Yamato.
Where is he? Where's my boy? So I have him fully maxed out right now, except I can get his weapon to purple. So we're gonna try and do that right now. But in order to do that, I have to finish my boards. Actually, yes, we'll do actually a few co-ops because one of my missions is to do co-op. We'll see how it goes. Sephiroth should be fine for this. So we'll go ahead and group. We will host. I'm hoping there are people playing right now because otherwise I'll have to do it by myself. And while I can, I'd rather not. To be honest, then, do you still think that Yamato is omnipotent? Is it not? When did it stop? Okay, hang on. It's because it literally just started 3 hours ago, but so we're apparently fighting a giant black ball. I have no clue what the lore behind this is. I don't know how the boss fight works, so we'll go ahead and do a stone. Oh, it's so weird playing this like on my computer. Balrog, can you still hear me?
I can.
Okay, so it looks like maybe okay. So it looks like we have a little bit of lag. Yeah, okay, so it looks like immediately the first thing we're seeing here is BlueStacks is doing a little bit of lag. We'll go ahead and we'll do a Octaslash.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Someone just sent me something fucked up.
Apparently our bat kind of fucked up because you didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, an actual man getting his nuts absolutely ripped apart by people.
Dude. That's disgusting. That damage is fucking ridiculous. For those of you wondering why I'm not using Machina and why I ended up upgrading Golbez or freaking Garland here, it's because Garland is way better at doing damage. Sephiroth used to be top tier until the EX Plus era came out, but now that he's back, he'll be top tier for 2 days before fucking Zack shows up and takes back his fucking rightful place as the best. We're going to do another Octaslash actually.
Sephiroth used to be top tier until people realized Arden's just a better villain.
The proper school of thought. Okay, so we're going to bust out Sephiroth's EX ability, which is Meteor. He uses the black materia to call down the Meteor Strike. And Garland's EX. Is this lagging for you guys by any chance or no? Are we done? Okay, so this is one of those matches where you have to actually fucking beat all your opponents. Okay. Sometimes what will happen is the game will just like have you kill one, like the big boss and the rest will die, but not this one. And he healed himself like a fucking cunt.
Hi,
Who's talking?
me,
You're gonna have to be more specific there.
Pint.
I love him too. I'm good to see you. Hold on. By the way, in my next comment, when all teams down players still think creation doesn't equal destruction. Alright, go ahead, Chaos. Let's hear it. I was gonna hit 99k. Ooh, it didn't. Just barely under. Does he have his EX up? He does not, so we'll go ahead and just do another. The problem with Sephiroth inherently was he doesn't have a good HP plus attack. He doesn't have an HP plus attack, actually. So what they did, and this is a smart decision on their part, is they essentially made it to where his EX plus, when you unlock it, so not even like 1 ingot. What the fuck is that dome supposed to be like shit? If you just unlock it, it will give you an HP plus attack, and that is super fucking good for Sephiroth. It's super fucking good. Because it actually... Oh, my friend needs assistance. Okay, so he's doing just for fun. Hang on, let's see if we can't join him. Unfortunately, I have to fucking sell some shit. Oh, I have to sell artifacts, never mind. Alright, we're good. Can we still join him? I don't normally play with my friends often in this game, so it's... Ah, dang it. We missed it. Can we make a book right now, or no? Okay, hang on. 10-10. I think we get 10 book pieces by doing the Cosmo stage, because if we do, I can get some. I can get 10 books right now to fully... to max out Sephiroth's weapon right now. Or not max it out, but to get his weapon right now. First things first. Can we get his CP higher? Ah! Okay, well, we'll take it. But not what I wanted to see.
Jesus Christ, obey, keep evil away from men. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen.
Alright, so let me check my missions here. Because if we can just get a book right now, and then like do the mission with a booked out Sephiroth, that'd be great too. Oh, I should take care of that at some point. Here we go, the brothers. Hang on, it's I'm trying to see if it's worth my time to actually fucking do it right now or do it later. Should be around there somewhere. We just need 10 pages to make another book, and then when we make the book, we can get Sephiroth's EX, and then we can start maxing it out.
Oh, go Muslim.
What?
Hmm?
What'd you say, boy?
No,
You talking shit?
I don't talk shit. I talk facts.
Okay, you know what? Fuck this. Let's just do the fucking. Let's just do the fight, and we'll see if the fight gives us the fucking what we want.
Okay.
You come here if you want a hug. You still experience massive amount of hate. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna bring in Cloud instead of Sephiroth because our Cloud is fully purpled out. Garland is fine. It's because we're gonna bring in Vanille because I actually ended up maxing out Vanille. I kind of regret it. Just gonna be honest here. And for summons, we're actually gonna bring in the brothers. No. We should bring in. Let's bring in. Ugh. No, we'll just stick with Ramu. I think that's fine. Oh, they're weak to water? Okay, so never mind. Let's bring in Leviathan just so we can fuck with them when we get to Leviathan. I'm currently playing a mobile game on my computer because this is my favorite mobile game. So, thought I'd try it out on my computer, see how that works. We'll bring a...
Do you think the final announcement will still be for the Switch?
Yeah, they said it said one last feature, so it has to be for the Switch. Unfortunately.
Well, the only other features I can think of to add is like something for Virgil.
Well, that's what me and Mingler were saying. That's going to be something for Virgil, most likely. And we'll go ahead and throw a Deep Protect out there. Okay. This is a level... Well, no, this is the Cosmo stage, right? Oh, he's going to do an all right now. I think that one batters a team, or no? It does not. We have to try and drop them low enough so they fucking merge into the next one. That's not going to do HP damage. So we'll go ahead and... let's do Medi-Cal right now. And we'll do the spell. Good shit, good shit. EX buff? Okay, there's the EX. I've been fighting this boss fight, like farming it, and I still have to finish farming it. That's actually another reason I got it on my computer to finish the farm, because I've already spent like 8 hours. Well, no, I've spent like over 8 hours on it, and I'm still not done yet. And I figured if I could do it on my computer too, that'll make things easier. Oof, that damage is trash. Pulse of life.
Oh, fucking fight me hard.
What the fuck are you doing over there, Balrog?
No, I'm doing a character, and they've just fucking added another thing for me to do research on for the character. Fucking names. How dare you keep your servers updated and update shit?
Does anyone know what's going on with the SCP Foundation by any chance?
I don't know, something with suing.
It seems Chaos is talking about low 2C universes. I'm not paying attention too much right now because I'm trying to...
I am.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, just how you being the creator, low 2C being can also destroy, you know, a universe or whatever 2C is.
We're not even like a fourth of the way there. Goodness gracious me.
Including swords, planes. Ring for me, Eddie is a 5-star sentinel.
It's weird, like, when I'm doing this on mobile, it doesn't feel all that weird, but when I'm doing it, like, with people, like, on PC, it feels super fucking long.
Prepare for your team to take
I know.
off with Eddie's future basic
How it
weapon,
is.
Ed Force. This ability to damage.
Okay, so thankfully she got rid of that immediately. Let's go with one of these.
To a single target.
Oh, wow. He now has the fucking Uryu has. That's
Okay,
so
yeah, I remember that Chaos, but I'm not paying attention too much to your examples just this minute because I want to get through as quickly as possible. So as soon as I'm done here, I'll read through your examples in case you're...
Yes, it's me talking. Something.
Yeah, that's Pimping talking.
I'm fucking cold.
You're cold?
Yeah, I live in Norway. It's always cold there.
Oh, that's fucking weird. It's almost like he fully braved up. He just braved up. Oh, my dumbass brought an Earth type and he absorbs that. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I was thinking to myself too, like, why the fuck, where'd all that, oh, okay, shit, well that makes sense. We'll go and bust out my account.
Is there anything on this?
Okay, so he's received an attack down debuff, but that's fine. Because Cloud is, like her, a Dispeller. Yeah, Cloud's one of those characters who, I use him all the time, but I couldn't recommend him in good consciousness. Yeah, okay, yeah, so he is getting that. Okay, so I'm not crazy.
Or Zim, lay me some knowledge.
Sure.
Do you Americans get cricket?
Cricket?
Yeah.
Like Cricket Wireless?
No, it's a sport.
No, okay, so you're talking about the sport cricket. The sport cricket, yeah, well, I don't know how it plays, because we play real sports here in America.
So you guys have it?
No, have it's a strong word. I know of it, but I don't think anyone in America plays cricket. Do you know anyone who plays cricket?
No.
My brother's not responding, but I would assume the answer is no. I've never heard of anyone playing cricket.
Isn't cricket really British?
Good, it's a fucking boring sport.
Wait, you actually don't like cricket?
I fucking hate it. I've
How
got
can
better
you-
things to
Cricket's for sophisticated.
I've got better things to do
I
than
don't
sit
think
there
any
for
of
12
you
hours
qualify.
watching a cunt hit a ball, then run up and down.
Wow, this 76K is amazing, and I actually have that character with this entire kit. Actually, I just don't use him.
Wow.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna bust out the red card. That should kill him. I'm clapping myself on the back because I know no one else will.
No, you're not. You're clapping your hand.
Oh, Bob's Burger is disgusting.
Beautiful. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, yeah, so that's an extra 500 gems, actually. Neat. I hope it's enough to finish my book, but I doubt it. Oh, okay, so Dark Sparta. Mundus can create beings stronger than him. So, check your privilege. Okay, so I do have enough to actually get the book. I do have enough to buy a book, actually.
So is the ability to transfer any status elements you get to your opponent, is that a little bit broken?
Yeah, that is.
Hmm.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Alright, we're doing good so far. Unfortunately, we have no fucking money! Okay. Let's see here. Destroying a low 2C universe is the same as destroying a low 2C being, just as creating a low 2C universe is the same as creating a low 2C being. I feel like you're losing me a little bit here. Like I'm not sure where this is a new thing here. Alright, so let's go ahead and break this bad boy. And let's go ahead and use these. And use this.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, hello, Abyss Hunter.
In the
Currently
events, I
working.
have to get that. I'm so salty now. Wait a minute, great unit.
Okay, so it's gonna take half an hour to do this. Do I want to do this on stream or not? Or actually, no, hang on. They actually added a new one, right? Here, check. They have a 15-minute book now, right? They do 15-minute books now.
Straight from the screen, do you want me to read you something that I've seen that is just absolutely disgusting?
Show right now what you got for me.
Permanently reduce all stats of each enemy by 50% until they die.
Thank us.
Abyss Hunter, you can try playing it on BlueStacks. That's what I'm doing right now. And you, Balrog, what the fuck is wrong with you? Is that the same Tome of Treasure? Or what? Okay. Yeah, that's how I'm playing right now. I'm playing on BlueStacks. Alright, so I want to max out my Sephiroth real fast. So we're gonna add Sephiroth here to this team combination here. Mice is already maxed out, yeah, so that's fine. And then we'll do some of the actual new content. There we go, perfect. Okay, so hopefully we'll be able to fully...
Where'd you disappear?
Did you just say your dick disappeared?
No, I'm not transgender.
I was gonna say, Balrog, you should probably go find it. Ha ha. I can make funny jokes.
I mean, it's a good attempt, but you should keep trying.
You think I can't make the jokes? You think I'm not funny?
I'll tell you something that I found funny, and I said to someone, they didn't find it funny.
Lay it on me.
I said to him, "What do you and an abortion have in common?" He said, "What?" I said, "You're both unwanted."
Damn. Okay, so yeah, immediately they gave him a HP plus attack, which is super fucking good. But if I recall correctly, when you EX, it actually becomes an HP plus times 3, which is no. Actually, wait, is it already the HP plus? Hang on. I can right now. My brother is currently playing Call of Duty. Oh, they did already. Let's see it in action.
Aren't you? You're
Oh,
fucking.
that is super fucking good.
You're a hug whore, aren't you? Yeah.
That is super fucking good right there.
You fucking you love hugs.
We'll go with another Octo Slash.
I love.
I think I have enough wild points to finish him off too in case we can't get him immediately.
No. Behave.
They,
what?
they also added a shirtless Sephiroth skin to the game, which is an actual global first skin. Yeah, but right now my Sephiroth kind of fucking sucks because you still have to build him up. That's why we're not done yet. Hopefully they don't kill Sephiroth perfect. They're killing that loser. Alright. We can finish this fight, no problem. Okay, so Sephiroth's sword, for some reason, they decided to make his EX weapon a Mako Katana, which isn't even his most iconic weapon. They already confirmed weapon skins in JP, so Global will be getting weapon skins pretty soon. Because honestly, this katana I'd like to swap out for his Masamune. You guys know what Sephiroth's katana is called or no? Oh wow, oh yeah, never mind. Fuck, I used all my wild points
What,
already.
the Masamune?
Is it called the Masamune?
I think it's either that or the Masamune. It's one of them.
I don't want to spend the entire fucking stream, or I don't want to dedicate half an hour to this just doing this. So after these 15 minutes, we'll go do the online co-op and just deal with what we got. I mean, he's already got 4 summon boards, so he's not dead in the water, but... Alright, so we got debuffs, attack down. It's not really going to work on Sephiroth, because Sephiroth will just fucking exist. Alright, let's go and bring in Cloud. Meteor Raid.
So how is your country taking the coronavirus?
Well, from what we have right now, we only have like 4 cases technically, so taking it pretty...
Ah, we're winning. 15.
You're at 15 already?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Seal.
Someone say seal? Balrog, is
Yeah.
that your dog?
No, I said zero. Ah.
I'm gonna go with Feather Blow.
The noise or the photo?
The photo.
Yeah.
I'm just saying Goku can destroy universes, yet he ain't creating shit. Wait till Dragon Ball Super comes back.
I mean, wait until Dragon Ball Super
Oh.
comes back and dedicates 13 episodes to the Broly movie.
Yes, that's what we need. More filler.
Yeah, that's what we need. More movie recap.
Dude, of
There's no
course.
fucking
I mean, already almost half of their. It basically
It's a
is.
good movie.
It literally is if we've already seen it. Because it's not progressing the story,
Oh,
which
shit,
by
I almost
definition
killed him.
makes it filler.
maybe.
Shit, Sephiroth.
Yeah, just
I'll
jump
go
to
ahead and
where the
listen.
Supermonger is now.
Yeah,
But-
I haven't
but
read it,
even-
but I'm currently
Yeah,
like.
the Space
reading
Goat.
some stuff. Yeah, I was enjoying it recently, but like I stopped a little bit because it was already caught up. So I'm waiting for the next couple chapters. I'm anxious to see what happens.
Oh, I stopped
Yeah,
reading it so I can wait
boy.
for it to build up so I can binge it.
It is pretty good from where I left off. It's definitely one of
Okay,
the better.
so the Despair
parts.
Embodied is called the Despair Embodied, so that's where that comes from there. Okay, hang on. Fuck it.
He is the embodiment of
Despair.
despair.
A demon's name is their thing in DMC, so like that's where that comes from there.
He is definitely not the embodiment of non-despair. That much I can confirm.
I don't mean that
Crazy
seems a pretty
badger.
bold statement.
Uh,
If we end up
don't
dying
worry,
here,
I'll
we-
provide evidence in a couple months when I find some sources.
Hello, Triple XP. Okay, yeah, so my Sephiroth is gonna fucking die. Are you? Oh wait, he's back. Okay, Black Materia. I don't think this is affected by that buff he has. It's not. Yeah, gravity. And transcending concepts is a 1A fee, right? Oh, the boys. Fuck!
Yeah.
Please don't kill Sephiroth. Please don't kill Sephiroth. Please don't kill Sephiroth. Please don't kill Sephiroth. Bards can't handle this alone. Oh, thank God. Bards sucks ass in this game. I don't know what the fuck they were doing with Bards.
Reggie, what in Halo specifically? It's like if you're saying the Forerunners, like yeah, if they fire a Halo ring at Hell, they'll probably wipe out. Well, assuming Hell is the size of a universe, they'll wipe out like one billionth of it, I think.
No writer needs to be aware of dimensional concepts or anything. We just have to work with the fact that they'll put shit down that just doesn't make sense sometimes to us, or it just doesn't fucking work. We just have to deal with it. Okay, to make this go a little fucking faster, and for the sake of my own sanity, we're gonna go ahead and just fucking put Cloud in real fast to try and make this fucking go faster, because we're trying to buff Sephiroth up as quickly as we can.
What is this game?
This is my mobile game, Angler. This is the mobile game, the Final Fantasy mobile game we can never talk through because my phone doesn't let us do that. Now I can play
So
it.
are you playing this on your phone and streaming this via
No,
like
I'm
computer?
using a computer emulator.
Aw.
I don't like using emulators because I don't trust them, but BlueStacks I already downloaded once
Yeah.
before.
How big is Hell in the Doom reboot, like Doom 2016? Because like I never found a statement of it anywhere. I've just been told the armies of Hell are like vast and large, but the armies don't really matter so much as the space.
It's as big as these nuts. Ha! Got him!
I mean, Master Chief might do well against the demons, but like Master Chief's not gonna kill Doom Guy.
I mean, he is.
He isn't though.
But he
Like,
is.
how is he gonna kill an immortal being? Like, what's he gonna do?
So
Seal him?
Yeah, fuck it.
With
He got a
what
gun.
sealing? With what sealing techniques?
He's gonna launch the Halo rings at him.
I mean, if he picks up the fucking Halo ring and throws it at him, I'll take that as a win. That's impressive enough.
No, he just.
If
used
Doom
the
Guy
front.
jumps through the Halo ring, then he wins the fight. If he gets hit by the edge of it, he has to concede. This is basically a game of basketball, but in like reverse with like different rules.
I think you mean dodgeball.
Oh yeah, didn't a basketball player die quite recently?
Damn. Okay,
Yeah.
Look. I gave Alan shit for bringing that up because people
Yeah,
don't like
no.
doing that. So I'm gonna give you shit too. Don't bring that up.
I'm not
I'm
about that
oblivious
today.
because I don't follow it.
Yeah. So someone very
So no
important
need
to a lot of
to
people
talk
don't.
about it continuously.
I mean, I can't blame people because it is a pretty like hot topic, but I try to avoid like.
Red
that kind
Dusk,
of
what
shit.
do you mean by like how much of a power up? Because like Master Chief technically got a power up in 4, but his power up was like really weird. So the what's it called? The Librarian basically enhances his body and his genetic codes so that he can fight the Didact. But it never gives him any new powers. It just sort of makes him resistant to the Didact's power.
Does
But
it
then
make
like the
him
Didact,
resistant to telekinesis?
no, it just means he takes less damage from it or something. Because she doesn't explain it, but he still gets picked up by telekinesis. He just doesn't get crushed. So I'm like really confused because he says, "Can I defeat the Didact without it?" She's like, "No." I'm like, "All right." And then like
So
he goes
what
in there
is
and just gets picked up by her, and I'm like, "What?" Like, what? Even Cortana's like, "Yeah, no, fuck this shit. I'm saving you." What?
You think after all
So-
this time, Kratos would put Cortana like in a robotic body of some kind?
You mean Master Chief?
I mean, either or.
You said Kratos.
Yeah.
Look how long it takes to reload, dude.
What? How much it come to the modern era? My brother's playing Call of Duty right now, and he's using this fucking World War
That's
II
an
machine.
that's an MLG, by the way.
Basically,
MLG from like 1920.
Kratos can't even beat Spawn. Well, all right, take it easy there, Death Battle.
We were talking about the Spawn movie.
Oh.
Okay, the Spawn movie was not that bad. Everyone gives it too much shit.
Oh,
I
no.
didn't. Compared to the comics, like, it's not a good adaptation. That's for certain.
I mean, look at the times though. Like, I mean,
I understand, but you could make that argument for other things that came out during that time.
Yeah,
even
I like
even
the
earlier
Spawn cartoon.
even the earlier Batman movies weren't that bad. Like, and they would have had less budget because they were like 20 years earlier.
Dude, listen. The Spawn movie was fine. You guys were all.
It's just the animation. I don't think the story in Spawn is like in the Spawn movie is bad. I rather enjoyed it. It's just like once he became Spawn, I was like, that looks really funky.
Okay, so yeah, I feel like it's the special effects here. So like,
it just makes him immune to the composer. Yeah, that's right, because they're talking about how the composer is gonna like basically, sort of like convert and like assimilate. Well, not assimilate, but like it will basically transform all the humans on Earth into Prometheans. But it doesn't make him immune to telekinesis because then the guy that just picks him up is like, oh, look at this thing.
hey bitch, I thought you said I needed this in order to win, so why am I still getting picked up?
Like, well, I forgot to mention one tiny detail.
It doesn't work on his main source of power.
Yeah, so she also does say it contains many gifts, but like,
and they all
you know, but the problem is like she doesn't elaborate on what any of those are, and then like Cortana like dies, but then like what's left of her gets sent to the domain where she like rebuilds herself, and Cortana doesn't tell him about any of these things despite being more than powerful enough to do so, or like access his armor or his genetic code.
Doesn't she come back just to basically like get some D?
What do you know?
I'm pretty sure that's what happened here.
She comes back for an ideological reason, and then like once she's like, hey, you know, I'm gonna send the Guardians to like basically free all the AI in the galaxy and make them make humans be and all other like biological life forms subjugate to them. And Master Chief's like, I'm not really about that. And she's like, well, I guess I'm gonna seal you away for 1,000 years after I've wiped everybody out, and you'll just have to accept it. I'm like, okay, something happened to you in the domain, Cortana. Who hurt you? Who did it? Was it the warden?
That was so fucking stupid. We spend all this time fucking with Cortana, and then out of nowhere they're like, oh, now she's evil.
Like, I understand if they made her a more compelling reason that she's tired of being a tool, but like, not to the chief. I mean, based on what she says. Based on what she. It says based on what she says in like the earlier game. It's hard to make that.
I think.
Oh, this chat is so big right now.
Yeah, I know we have like what, like 12 people or 10.
Mm.
Hang on.
I called it my first veto chat. Woo!
What's up?
What is he clapping about?
You know, exact slasher. They're talking about some conceptual manipulation bullcrap. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Mm.
I wanted to pull for this guy, I did, but then they announced Ariana for next month, and I couldn't pull for him anymore.
Oh yeah, did you explain to them what we were doing with like the mixer thing?
I mean, I explained it earlier, but they'll have to watch the stream earlier to see like the full effect of what was going on there.
Mm. So for anyone who's wondering, earlier I think in the last stream I sort of touched on this, and we tested it before as well as like when we started the stream, that if you have, it only really works if you're on Xbox. There is a system that already exists for this on PlayStation. It's called Game Share, so, you know, use that. I don't think you need PlayStation Plus for it, so you can use it as long as you can connect to someone's internet.
Thanks,
you'll
Josh.
be fine. Assuming their servers aren't shit. I'm hoping they aren't. So on Xbox, if you happen to be on Xbox, or I think this, well, actually no, I don't think this will work if you're on like PC. I could be wrong. But as far as Xbox, you can basically, Zim and I decided to pick a various different co-op games or things with like co-op functions. And what I end up having to do is that I set up my broadcast. I go to Mixer, I've set up the broadcast, and I connect the controller, and then I give control of him to one of my controllers. But I have to connect two controllers, and it basically activates the first controller as the setup, and then I take control of the second controller, and then we're basically able to play whatever like co-op game. And he plays it at a slightly slower frame rate. As long as it's connected to my internet, he's like
I
only
wouldn't
like
say frame rate. I'd say input rate.
Yeah, it's like half a, because it's still running pretty smoothly. It's just like half a second or so. We tested it with Star Wars Battlefront 2, the old one, worked pretty fine. We tested it with Devil May Cry 3, which also worked very fine. It's just, Doppelganger is kind of fucky because you have to swap the camera because the person who controls Doppelganger from the split screen doesn't have their own camera. They just move in view of the camera of the person who controls Doppelganger.
Okay, so we can max him out
Which,
right now. Excellent.
in retrospection, I probably should have played us on a different level than that really cramped area.
All right.
But yeah, it works. We'll probably try Cuphead some other time. Besides that, I've got I got the old Star Wars Battlefront 1. I've got Tekken 6. Oh, dude, I have Perfect Dark.
Is that a two-player game?
Yeah. Successor to GoldenEye 007. For anyone who knows what I'm about.
Alright, so we're gonna. Okay, yeah, so they already fucking beat it again. These fucking animals over here are just being.
I've also got like the old Contra collection, which isn't to the anniversary collection, so.
Alright, so we gotta beat this real quick, so we'll beat that. Hang on.
Besides that, I don't think I have any other co-op games. What about you?
Me, not so much. And even if I did, it seems like it's better if we do it the way like where I play.
That was a great match.
On your thing.
I did amazing. Thank you for asking.
Well, yeah, you do need a second controller, otherwise I won't want. So. All the other games I have like some form of multiplayer, but it's usually co-op.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I could always install some of the Halo games, but like.
Alright, so let's try and deal with this fucker real quick. Nice and easy. This is not going to be hard. This is only level 100. We'll be able to breeze through this pretty easily. I'm finding death balls in case anyone's wondering.
Perfect Dark is so much fun.
Wait, did this fucker just heal? He just healed himself. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. I'm not annoyed. You guys are annoyed.
Dark Samus grabs Master Chief and throws him off the stage because they're both in Smash. Spikes them. You heard it here, folks. Master Chief is now in Smash. Not fake news.
Honestly,
Hashtag
it's entirely possible, given how like Xbox and them are being all buddy, that he could be the next Smash.
Yeah,
Or
but
not the next
see,
Smash, but
I
the
don't
next
want
Battlefront.
I don't want that for a couple reasons. The main one being Nintendo hasn't given a shit. Like, they need to. I have a Switch now, but like, seriously, they need to give Xbox people some shit. Who do they think they are? Like, they're getting exclusives. They're getting Banjo too. Like, get the fuck out of here. You give us something.
Okay, so he's not gonna be able to heal right now.
Kind of money, infinite budget that Microsoft has. Are you kidding me?
It sounds like you're not being very appreciative of the things you have.
Bitch, I paid like freaking $160 something, and between myself and my brother, we paid over $300 for that Switch. Like,
You're involved developers are no idea.
300.
Yeah. Yeah, so like, you give me my fucking money's worth. How about that? That's the kind of money that you would hire to kick someone's ass for, not to like buy a game.
Honestly, Mangler over here asking for too much. That is a giant cue ball.
I'm asking for too little.
I am fighting a giant cue ball. Do not kill him! Do not kill him! Do not kill him!
So Mangler, you pay free.
Oh my gosh!
No. Okay, so
Oh my gosh!
I didn't. So I paid technically half of that. And we got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Smash Ultimate and a Switch. So it was pretty good for its price value, but like,
hang on.
I only bought it for Ultimate.
Yeah, Base Hunter,
So-
I'll show you guys the skin right now. I might buy it, but I might not. I bought too many skins for this fucking game. Like, fuck me.
So like, Nintendo's gonna be like, hey, maybe give us some shit instead of being like an asshole. A pompous one at that, because Microsoft gives me so much stuff. Like, you're sitting over here.
Yeah,
maybe I'll put a DLC fighter that you like.
Maybe
Oh, I also have Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. If anybody's interested in watching us stream that.
Lego Star
So.
Wars. Me and my brother.
Oh, what the fuck?
Dude, Lego Star Wars was lit.
No.
What the fuck?
I mean, I agree
Well-
with you.
Well, the original one, I didn't like the original trilogy as much. I prefer the prequel one.
Okay, so Lego Star Wars 1 was the shit. Then Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy, wasn't bad, but it wasn't a good sequel.
I remember it being all right, but then again, when I played. So here's how I played it. A lot of these games that I have now that are either 360 or original Xbox games, I played them either on the PS3 or the PS2. So I played the original trilogy. Or I played the Lego Star Wars the video game, the prequels. I played that on the PS2, and then I played Lego Star Wars the original trilogy on the GBA port for my Game Boy. So they downsized like all the animations and everything. The level design looks different because the camera shot from like a top-down view.
So,
And they also
oh, hang on. This is shirtless Sephiroth. They added shirtless Sephiroth to the game. This is actually the first global first skin, and this scares me because Ignis doesn't have a skin. But if Sephiroth gets a skin here, Ignis might get a skin, and I might have to buy that one.
well, I was just saying like I didn't. I remember it being all right. I remember it being very grindy as well. And level design was really funky because it was from the top-down view. But from what I've played, it seems pretty fun. It's just like I'm only on Tatooine right now.
It's good that that Sephiroth skin doesn't have that piece of shit that hangs on the sword usually.
The problem with this game is the skins cost $37, or more accurately, they come in $37 bundles.
Red Dusk, what's the Beyond Shadow technique? Because I know what telepathy is.
I'm just happy that Sephiroth doesn't have that that piece of shit that hangs off his sword during the middle.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, I mean, again, like they do.
Oh, that's right. It's called Aerith.
She's in the game actually. I have her fully maxed out for now. I'm waiting for her to actually get like her EX Plus release because she's super fucking good in this game. At least in my personal opinion, she is.
Well, I know in the fucking remake, I'm not even touching her.
Maybe they'll change it. Maybe she won't die this time.
Maybe she'll be a good character. You never know.
Hey, she was great in Crisis Core.
Who?
She wasn't great in 7.
Aerith. Or Aerith, depending on what you played.
Does she really even do anything in Crisis Core? Doesn't she just
Does
like
she
hang
really
out
do
with
anything
Zack?
anyways?
She's Zack's ass.
Not even that, because we don't see that happen. She's just kind of there and she just hugs him. Like, oh, Angeal's dead. I guess you're depressed. Let me just be here for you. But only in the garden, nowhere else.
Yeah, my headcanon is they banged a couple of times. I have to hope my boy Zach got
They
something out of it.
probably did, but like considering we don't have too many cutscenes with her anywhere in public, and she's always tending the garden. Though she does call him multiple times on his cell during the game, if I recall.
I mean, it's very. Alright, see you, sons of bitch, I'm out. Alright, later's triple, later's Reggie.
Look attacks your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit, and your astral form. All those. Well, that's way more fucking broken than telepathy. Like, telepathy is just contacting your mind. You just listed that and like 5 other things.
Dark Slayer,
How-
are you or Dark Spider?
How is your
are you
soul
living?
and your spirit not the same thing though? Like spirit in this case being like conviction, or
I'll probably still be on stream for like another hour or so.
yeah, this child too.
Oh fuck me! Is everyone seriously playing the 150 mission right now? Is that it, or does this thing have trouble with online? Wait, is that Mangler? Oh man, never mind. Fuck sleep apparently. So
What?
apparently he'll leave if it's just me, but if it's so Mangler.
Oh, I'm not leaving anytime soon.
Oh, okay. I think the problem is inherently. Yeah, fuck it. So, okay,
Does that
so
sound?
this Sephiroth is inferior to me because he does not possess the EX plus. He is an inferior Sephiroth. Laugh at him.
All I hear is that his fashion is bad because he's not wearing a shirt.
Oh damn.
I was kind of hoping we'd get into a. Someone say something. Someone say my name.
The
Oh my
only
god. Oh damn.
the only white-haired protagonist that doesn't need to wear a shirt is Virgil. But luckily, we'll never see that happen. Or unfortunately, we'll never see that happen because
Okay, so I'm
we
gonna
got
step in
shirtless
here.
Dante, and we will only get one shirtless son of Sparta per series.
All right, Chaos. So are you heading to sleep then? What? The Spectre? You mean that freaking loser? Oh, dude, he deals no damage here. This is sad. Are we gonna lose this? Are we gonna lose this fucking match already? Fuck me, this is terrible.
You
Okay,
want to
how
try
can I make this come
streaming a
back?
stream in a little bit?
Hang on.
Are those two Sephiroths?
Yeah, because I'm playing online right now, so you can bring in whoever you want.
Just bring in an army of Sephiroths to do your job.
Well, the problem here is his Sephiroths. Okay, this guy's gonna go for a fucking heal. Shit. We got. I'm gonna kill this orb actually. The problem here is he sucks, and so does she. These people are so under level. Holy, yeah, she's dead, and she's gonna quit. Oh my god, she sucks. I'm not gonna say that person specifically sucks. I think this is more due to the character. Ah, fuck, and I don't. My Sephiroth's not fully maxed out, so I can't carry this alone. Don't quit. Do not quit on me, you son of a bitch. You keep fucking playing. No. Okay, son of a bitch. And yeah, now he's healed up again. Oh, this fucking sucks.
What do I have for my Game Pass membership that's like worth downloading?
These people don't understand the mechanic. This is a level 100 fight. This shouldn't even be fucking hard. Holy shit. This guy's gonna quit. I guarantee you this guy's gonna fucking quit. Okay, so yeah, I'll attack. Oh, fuck me. Okay, we're gonna have to use an HP plus attack here because we can't afford to keep wasting our abilities just yet. Okay, you summon. If we can kill C, then we can focus on B. Okay, good call. Hopefully my EX. Wait, where the fuck is your EX at? Okay, use your fucking EX. No, you stupid idiot! Use your fucking EX. Okay, whatever, it's fine.
I really need to re-download Fable 2.
Oh my, this guy's giving me an dude, oh my goodness, use your fucking EX ability. What the fuck was the point of pulling for it? Oh,
So many people joining this call.
fucking idiot. Okay, we killed one. I don't know what that means.
Here?
Use your fucking EX. Dude, you... Use it. Please, use it. Oh.
Seem upset.
Does he not know he has it? He's gotta be he's trolling. He is fucking trolling. There's no way you could be this stupid. Okay, fuck it, whatever. He can't.
Wait, dude, if we both have Game Pass,
Oh.
dude, we can play Metal Slug.
I've never played Metal Slug before. I hate you.
Then
Why are you
it's
playing this
time
fucking
to
game? Why are you
experience
playing this fucking
true
game?
power.
Okay, hang on. Okay, how am I gonna do this?
Wait, anybody, chat, have any of you played Metal Slug? I need to know now. Share with me your wisdom.
What are you doing?
This includes Discord chat and YouTube chat. I want some yeses and nos down there.
No.
Okay, we got one.
So stupid! You're wasting all your abilities. You're not gonna have anything.
We got one yes, one no, and all of Zima's tears.
Metal
Wait.
Slug sounds like a transformer.
Listen, look at what I'm doing. Use your godforsaken
Oh, Ori and the Will of the Wisp is already on the shop.
Please, use your EX. I hate you. He has to be trolling. He has to be fucking trolling me. There's no other fucking way. No fucking idiot can exist this fucking bad.
Zim, calm down. You're about to have a crisis.
Okay, see? 3 ability usage. Okay, but it's not
Well,
gonna matter.
I guess you're gonna be my reference point, Shipmaster, because you played every freaking game that I happened to ask for. Okay, so remind me again, because Metal Slug 3 and Metal Slug X are on here, but I'm trying to remember, because I know one of them is a remake of the others, and it's the first 3 or so games. X, if I'm not mistaken, isn't X a remake of Metal Slug 2 with like better level design?
And he is now 100% useless. He literally cannot do anything anymore.
Actually, how many Metal Slugs are on that? Is the Metal Slug Anthology on
Please
here?
kill
Because
him.
I'm gonna
Please
get
kill
that.
him. Please kill him with your concentrated lasers. Please just do me that favor. You fucking suck. You are a shitty death orb. And I carried the match somehow. Holy shit. Okay, I somehow managed to do it. I fucking hate this person.
Metal Slug 2, Metal Slug 3, Metal Slug 3? Why are there 2 Metal Slug 3s? How the hell does Double X?
Good job,
Metal
Sephiroth.
Slug 4, 5, and
I
Caveman
fucking
Warriors?
hate
What
you.
the heck is that?
I fucking hate you. There's no ticket to you saying I want to fucking kill you.
It's a remake of 2, okay. It does say, like, it's a rearranged version of 2, using 2 as a base. A variety of new weapons and enemies have been added. Furthermore, with position changes of boss, more the game's difficulty has been completely readjusted. Okay, so that's what it says according to the,
Why was he
the
playing like
thing.
that? Okay, man, I'm gonna assume that was his first game as Sephiroth ever. That's the only way I can accept that he was that fucking bad. Oh, okay. Alright. That was terrible. That was terrible. Holy shit. How do you have 400 fucking points? That's...
Wait. Are we able to play... Hang on a minute. Is it possible to play, since Metal Gear Solid... Or not Metal Gear Solid. Metal Slug... The Metal Slug games apparently have a single player and Xbox Live multiplayer. I mean, I know they have local multiplayer, so if all else fails, we'll just use the mixer thing. But, like, wouldn't I be able to connect to Zim?
It's entirely possible. Hang on, I'm gonna try free recruit. I'm gonna see why no one joining me because no one has these characters. And don't get me wrong,
Oh,
after
are these
seeing these
new
characters
ports?
in action, these characters are fucking awful. Let's see just for fun. Let's see what happens if I click just for fun. Am I gonna get people? Because we know we can join. Nope, I have to believe everyone's just doing the Cosmos. Yeah, whatever. We'll just clear this out ourselves.
Oh my god, are you freaking kidding me? The Hamster Corporation didn't do this right. Apparently, when they re-released the AKA Neon Genesis or the Neogen Metal Slug games, they didn't release them in a bundle, and they only released the first 5. Apparently, the only ones that are backwards compatible are Metal Slug XX and Metal Slug 3. And only the Neo Genesis Metal Slug X is on there.
What
It's
is
kinda
Mash
dumb.
Kyriite's? What is Mash Kyriite's light shield?
Ryu's Dragon Sword versus Sephiroth's Sword. Well, I don't know enough about either of those, other than to say that I know Sephiroth's Sword is pretty long, pretty durable, and has statements that only he can use it.
Anything other than just a giant sword?
No, it's not.
It's well, not a lot. There's been statements that have made that no one other than him can, but I think that's just like a physical thing, and that he's experienced with that length of sword. Because practically speaking, no one's gonna want to like pick that thing up. Be like, yeah, this is the sword I need.
Is a really bad sword design all across the board. It's too long for its own good.
Mash Kitty Light's shield. What's the properties of that shield?
Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll use the. I just can't get over the fact that I'm over here fucking fighting a bunch of.
I don't know anything about Ryu's Dragon Sword, so you're gonna have to play through the 3 Ninja Gaiden games. Once I do that, we can do some Ninja Gaiden power scaling on the stream.
I've already gone through it. Ryu's Dragon Sword is technically invulnerable, but it should be the Masamune, just on the ground that it has special
Dude, we need to
Especially
both
when it's awakened.
3.
What'd you say there, Mangler?
I said we both need to download Metal Slug 3. Let's get on it. Or Metal Slug X. We could just connect to each other either live, and we won't have to do this, and then we can stream off of that. Or if not, we can just use the mixer stream. We'll stream the stream. So.
Let's go ahead and do the brother summon.
Okay, how long does this take to download? Oh, it's only 259 megabytes. It's super quick. Man, I really would have appreciated it if they gave me like a Metal Slug game to download with for games with gold.
Mangler's not very appreciative of the things people give him.
Yeah, because every single time I buy a really good game on the store when it's on sale, like a month or 2 later, they put it on games with gold, and I'm like, fuck.
Oi! Come here.
You know, I should have probably shown some Zack gameplay since Zack's getting his EX Plus this month too. Sephiroth's getting it so early that I think I can max him out before Zack comes out.
What is the, what's Mash's Shield's properties? Chaos.
How am I dying inside of a fucking room?
Why is this
Come
stopping at
on,
30%?
man.
Who is screwing with the internet in my house? Oh,
You find the culprit?
no. It just now started finally. It's at 1.47 megabytes. Are you kidding me? This is usually at like 20 to 50. This game should be done by now.
I think we can finish him off with our umbrella.
It stopped at 30%.
Hold up. Apparently we can told to hold up there, Mangler. Yeah, so Reggie, the actual dragon fucking sword would beat Sephiroth's katana no problem. Sephiroth's katana has no special properties outside of it being a really long katana. Are we getting like coins or no? We're not for this raid, are we? There's no coin shop, is there? Yeah, there's not. That's weird. Okay. Confronting the core cosmos. Oh, he's weak to lightning damage. Fuck. That actually might have been nice to know. There we go. Most winning character out there? Yep.
I mean, I'd have to see the scaling for like Martian Manhunter's telepathy, but if we're talking in terms of like sheer utility, no, Luke's is more useful.
Okay, hang on.
Because like Martian Manhunter's is just really powerful telepathy, whereas Luke's, based on what you're describing to me, Luke has already fulfilled the conditions of power creep telepathy, because it can attack your mind, but it can also attack your spirit, but it can also attack your soul.
I think it says
which is, like,
something when no one
overkill.
has Sephiroth as their friend unit.
Like, why would you ever need to do that?
Sephiroth's not all that strong.
Because most people just stop at
Damn
like, I
right.
will break your mind and your body and your spirit. It's like, no, I'll break your body, your spirit, your soul, and your mind.
I
It's
got
like,
a
Jesus
big
Christ.
list of things I'm gonna fucking break inside of you.
Like, why?
I'm gonna break things you never even knew could be broken. Could you fucking not, mate?
I'll break you in ways you've never been broken before.
I'll break you so bad you're gonna not even understand what break means.
I'll break you so bad you can never be broken again.
Like, okay, dude, take it easy.
I'll do it.
Okay, again, Reggie, soul system level. Technically, that's where I kind of stand right now, but I have heard arguments for Universal Sephiroth, so, you know, there's that.
When I'm just saying, whenever he's ready to summon a universe and throw it at somebody in a fight sequence, I'll be there. Till then. I'm not
Why?
convinced.
Wait, are they immune to paralysis? Well, let's find out. They're not immune to debuffs. Are they immune
All
to
right, your internet speed should be fast enough to download this. So
I mean, I understand that, Mangler, but my brother's currently playing, so I'm not gonna bother him while he's playing shipment on Call of Duty to download your Metal
Especially
Slug.
when you have all day, so yeah.
it takes like 2 seconds.
Mangler, there's nothing,
Which Call of Duty is he even playing?
he's playing the new one.
That shipment's probably trash.
The shipment in this map, yeah, I think the shipment in this map could have been better.
I mean, how many shipments do we have now? We have like the old style shipment. We have like Modern Warfare Remastered shipment. We have the new Modern Warfare shipment, and then we have like World War II shipment.
Wait, that was a World War II shipment?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Like if I equalize Luke and Martian, Red Dusk, like Martian's gonna lose if they have that telepathy battle, because Luke can just like ignore. It's like, oh hey, we can like interact with our minds, and then Luke's like, all right, I'll just break your soul.
I know what you're about.
This seems kind of.
Wait, why did that happen that way? That shouldn't have happened that way. Whatever.
I mean, even if what's it called, Martian Manhunter can stop Vishu, a guy that basically will destroy all of his existence from waking up. That just means his telepathy is very powerful. Doesn't necessarily mean that it has like extra properties.
Can you finish this guy off? I've been stuck fighting this one fucking opponent. I haven't even hit the main fucking guy yet because this guy keeps healing.
MASH from Fate. I liked MASH. It was a good show.
That sounds like a show from on Disney.
What's a MASH?
It was an old sitcom based in the Vietnam War.
Of course.
Oh, so it negated an attack that was a 2A attack. Well, that's not really enough of a reason to stop Yamato. Because again, Yamato literally just ignores your durability. It's not a matter of like dimensions or time or space. The blade literally cuts and bypasses anything. It's not meant.
When you realize I'm the moderate one.
It's not meant to defeat anything. It's just meant to cut through you. So, I mean, if the shield can repair itself, like yeah, whatever. But he also doesn't have to target the shield. Like I'm assuming the shield in question is just like a normal shield, like it's one that covers like an arm and is meant to cover a portion of the one side of your body.
Well, he's nice, Greg. I don't know what the plus version does. Okay. Meteor rain. Can Yamato cut through this dick though?
Are you seeing the chat faster than I am?
It seems so.
It must be like a couple seconds ahead. 'Cause I can still see it even if I pause, which is kind of cool.
Okay, let's see stone here.
I'm gonna download
what's my
myself
turn
some
count?
Metal
150. Alright. Oh, he's talking about Martian Manhunter again.
I really just wish they would have released the Metal Slug anthology on like the PS4,
Mangler, you're talking
Xbox
about something
One.
else completely different.
Please.
You keep talking about this metal insect. What's the game about?
So it's basically just
It's
a
Contra.
side. No, it's not fucking Contra.
Okay, so I guess I struck a nerve there.
No, I have Contra. I like Contra. It's just nothing like Contra at all. Like, okay, so similar in concept. You do pick up power-ups and you run from the side of the screen to beat the shit out of people, but the animations aren't ass for one. The level design is also very different.
Hold on a sec. Reggie, God of High School. That is good. I'll have to try the Tower of God and Dice.
I've heard Tower of God. I've seen characters in Tower of God. They're all right, but you guys are reading webtoons, aren't you?
Yeah, God of High School is. And it might be getting an anime too.
Oh, great. A shonen webtoon. That's exactly what people need.
It's
Oh,
not,
this
it's
cunt
not
fucking
shonen
put
though.
red card down there. What a fucking dick.
It also has, like vehicles, various power-ups, multiplayer modes, stuff that Contra doesn't have.
It's basically Contra, but it tries too hard.
No, it's
So when Mangler first reacted to me saying that, it feels like he's had to tell people all his life it's not like Contra.
no.
It feels like Mangler
Dude, I
saying,
haven't even played Contra all my life, whereas I have played Metal Slug.
yeah, no. So you've had,
And I've never heard anyone, even
You've
people
never
who've talked
heard-
about Contra. Yeah, they make comparisons to it, but they never said it's basically Contra. Probably because they're a little bit smarter than.
Say it, son of a bitch.
Well, they're a little bit smarter than the average Zim.
You'll die first.
I told you, you'll die for that. Classic.
I should probably get this guy fully maxed out. He's actually pretty fucking good.
Next
So,
stream, I get Stormbreaker shoved through my chest when we're playing some Star Wars Battlefront 2. Like, where did this go? Oops, was that me? Like, no.
Who could have guessed? Alright, great. Alright, see, when we don't have fucking idiotic teammates, it's actually super easy. Ultimisia fucking sucks. She is a fucking piece of garbage in this fucking game. My goodness, Ultimisia is so fucking disappointing. I've never, like, literally every time I'm playing as her, I'm basically praying that she deals damage.
Chaos, his name literally says Ruby fan, so, like, I mean, yeah, but, like, what you're saying doesn't mean anything.
Look, guys. Ruby Rose would stomp Superman, because Superman wouldn't hit a girl.
Actually,
I'm missing.
Bellog's gonna come in and slap us with some
Bowser's gonna bring in fucking Adventure Comics number 278, where fucking Superman beat the shit out of Lois Lane.
Actually, this specific version of Superman, combined with, like, the Joker's neurotoxin, he is technically not caring about the rights of women, so he would indeed punch Ruby Rose.
All of you those student cares about the rights of women to begin with, Mangler.
Yeah, I mean, if you played Injustice, he kind of sends Lois Lane to, like, outer space.
I've heard of bad breakups before, but this is ridiculous.
Granted, he thought she was Darkseid, so, like, he didn't hold back.
No, he thought she was fucking not Darkseid. Fucking
what's it called?
Doomsday.
Doomsday, and she was also pregnant, which is kind of terrible.
He just straight went there like, I'm gonna fucking do this.
He's like, I'm gonna kill you again, and you're not gonna come back this time.
And then she died, and then he did the surprise Pikachu face.
He was like, what? I guess I have a reason to kill Joker now. Not all he did.
Seems justified to me. All right.
Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
Yep. Very fine. So, time to do the Chaos co-op. And you know what? After all the shit we just went through, I am not playing with any boosted characters. Boosted characters are fucking retarded here. I'm not gonna fucking sugarcoat it. They are fucking... That guy was fucking stupid. Holy shit. And you know, I don't want to be fucking salty about it, but there's no... Gosh darn it, why the fuck is no one
I don't want to be salty about it, but let me tell you how many...
I want to
stream like test stream Battlefront 2, and then like your brother just kicks you off.
Sorry, Mingler, this is just the way life works. Forgive me.
Here's an idea.
But I'm
We
not
plan this out a couple
salty
days in
about it.
advance at a time when your brother is not using it.
No, No. I've never liked Ultimisia. I only kept her around because she was meta. Yeah. Okay, the problem with Ultimisia is when I'm playing Ultimisia, I'm on my fucking knees begging Ultimisia to be fucking good. Cause she doesn't do damage.
Are you just trying to say Ultimania?
No, Ultimisia. It's a Final Fantasy. Like, it's this chick right here.
Oh.
You know, fuck it. Just show you guys how
I thought that
fucking
was a
bad she
game.
is. I'll fucking I'll bring her to the fucking game.
Hot take. She's not very hot.
I mean, if you're in the clowns, she's kind of hot. Well, okay. Like, are we talking like body wise? Yeah, she
Sounds like a
is.
cold take.
I'm talking space.
I'm being lied to here.
Okay, hang on. We're gonna start focusing this fucker down because we know he's gonna be fucking there. Like, body wise, she's fine, but like everything else is kind of like I can do without. So this is the Max Sephiroth. This is what I aspire to be. This is the Max Sephiroth. Let's see the Max Sephiroth.
Chaos has a question for you.
Let's him get Virgil survive Ebola.
I mean, we've never seen Virgil come into contact with it, so you know, it's anyone's game.
Good song. Mangler's not wrong. if we haven't seen it, oh, he put in peril down. Neat. That's not gonna help me in the fucking slightest. Oh, okay.
Just get some Purple Haze Distortion and that'll get rid of your bolt.
And see, okay, so now he's healing him. Okay, so I guess I'm the only one who realizes we should be going for C first.
You're high.
Hey,
That's a
troublemaker.
fucking high. You are high.
That's entirely possible. In
And now my feelings are about to go
Interesting
to space.
Okay, we're
Because
still
everything's
not
gonna
at
fuck
the
up my
fucking
life.
max level yet. What the fuck? I'm not paying attention. You're saying shit. Her brave gain doesn't seem very good. Her brave gain, her abilities all suck. The only thing that was good is that she tried to be like fucking Vayne. But since Papa Vayne's coming back in 2 months, I kind of regret getting her, period. No, I take that back. She helped me out for a fucking... Dude, hit the middle guy. For fuck's sake, don't be a fucking idiot. Hit the middle guy. Thank you. Guys, it's okay. The second my Ultimisia gets fucking started, we'll be good to go. It just takes her fucking 10 years to get started. Okay, finally, we're getting somewhere. So let's use some Hell's Judgment. Okay, now we have a debuff down on them that delures the defense, and I believe my EX comes up next. Okay, so he's gonna go with the Black Materia first. Behold, the mighty Sephiroth fully maxed out. But we just fight giant balls. Okay, Apocalypse is up. Cool. Behold, the Ultimisia in action. You really need. Who the fuck is singing? Roberto's singing in the background.
Why?
He just likes singing for some reason. He never sings like when we're like fucking alone. But her brave. Okay, so her second ability, this one right here, is brave capped. It has no overflow. So
These
you need
fucking crabs are so tanky.
crabs. What the fuck you want about?
Play Metal Slug 3.
Oh,
We're getting attacked by a bunch of
giant
crabs.
fucking balls.
Holy shit. These crabs are like small vehicles. Why are they so big? All it's got is a handgun.
Dr.
actually,
Anthony.
That's actually a cool EX there. These balls are stronger than I could have ever imagined.
Did somebody say strong balls?
Okay, use your auto slash kill C so we can finally start hitting B. For fuck's sake, why does it feel like I'm the only one who knows how to do this fight?
Got nowhere else to
Really? You use favorite fucking blow?
Again, you guys can thank Zimbro over there. And all his glorious singing. We'd actually be able to play some Battlefront 2.
I find it funny how Zim literally thinks Dante can beat the whole Smash Bros. Cast. I mean, he can.
I mean, wait. Which Smash Bros. Cast? Because
All
I
of
mean,
them.
they're all in Smash Ultimate. So if we went by Canon Dante, any Dante DMC2 and after literally would wipe every single one of them, including the DLC cast.
Oh, it's my
Because
turn.
the strongest ones, like the only person that has a chance against him is
I do
Kirby,
shit all day.
and that's assuming
No, come on,
if we assume he
enjoy
can't break
myself!
out of Kirby's dimension, when basic demons can break the barrier between the human world and the demon world.
They're
Like,
not
just
even
by,
as strong
like-
as they are in their actual games.
No, they're more. No. Most of the Smash roster is way more powerful than they are in their games. The only one who's even close
See,
to that canon is
damage,
Mario.
That damage is so fucking ass. 29,000 on a full purple character. Get the fuck
Like
out of
Mario's, I think Mario's 2B, and then Kirby is like, well, Kirby's at least Infinite 3A.
here.
Because he's
Arceus
confirmed to have
peaks
infinite
into
power.
high 2A according to Neo.
And I changed
Okay,
nothing.
so Dante beats Arceus by pulling
No,
out the
no.
Master Ball and
No,
capturing
we're-
him.
We're literally talking about the Smash character roster, not assist trophy. Not any of those. Because I don't want to get into how long that would take. I mean, I have Smash Ultimate here if you'd like to go faster.
Mangler can go through the roster one by one. Guys, don't worry. He can.
Yep, guys, we're doing this. Chaos, thank you for bringing this up. Because
You gave
I
Mangler
actually...
no reason to talk about fucking Smash.
I got it. Yeah, shut up. Look. Chaos, I appreciate you. How about that? Why is this still connected by wired if I'm not? Okay, there we go.
Dude,
that
fuck
kinda
no
weird.
way! Okay.
Like, it's not even plugged in.
Look at that damage. That's some pretty good damage. I wouldn't trust
One does not simply plug in their Ethernet cable to their adapter.
I'll be perfectly frank. Neo knows what he's talking about most of the time. In fact, and he has arguments for why he views the things he does. It's just that a lot of people don't seem to agree with Neo. That's what I've noticed.
I'm not so sure about Joker, but I find it kind of hard to believe
Hang on.
that a...
Is this from Persona? Let me answer this.
Yeah, it's from Persona. Alright,
What is the question?
Where's Joker scaling? Because in regardless of where he scales to in his original canon, in the Smash Ultimate canon, every character
in
is
his actual
2D.
canon, he's Universe
tragic.
Plus.
Oh, well then he's actually stronger in Smash Ultimate. So it literally... Yeah, no, every character is 2B in Smash Ultimate because of the fact that they all fight in the main campaign of World of Light.
Let's do that.
Well, as far as the DLC characters, I'm not sure because technically they aren't featured in the base game, but they're sort of like assist trophy things.
Don't you just scale
What's
them to
going on?
like the main game?
No, because like, well, I mean, I guess you could, just for the sake of argument, but they're not like really there, so it's...
Oh yeah,
What the fuck
I
is
guess
going
leave
on?
your Facebook page in the Discord. By the way, I heard someone say Trihexa from DXD is 1A.
Oh,
High School DXD will be 1A pretty soon, yeah, no doubt in my mind. Their power scaling keeps going up and up in the light novels. They'll be 1A soon
Yeah.
enough.
Besides, well, Simon and Richter, where are they? Because again, I haven't finished Castle. I'm not.
I gotta do this. See, look, her abilities are already done and she's done no fucking damage. And for a comparison point, I'll bring Ace into my next one.
Because I'm pretty sure Simon's feats. Wait, don't Simon and Richter's feats consist of fighting Dracula?
Yeah,
With,
they all
like-
scale the Dracula.
Yeah, well, wait a minute. Aren't those all with, like, holy weapons that he's specifically weak to?
I don't know, is the whip? I mean, is the whip? Is the whip a holy weapon?
No, we're gonna call it the weep.
Is the whip a holy weapon?
It is the weep because it makes you weep. I want to call it the cool whip.
Yeah, so this boss is weak to electricity and holy, so I'm not too sure why no one else is running electric characters. Guys.
Why is
I
this
got
taking
this.
forever?
I got this, guys. You're welcome, fellas. Okay, so see, that was amazing because our Sephiroth wasn't a complete fucking
All right.
idiot.
This thing is being super stupid.
Look at that score.
Taking
That's
forever.
a beautiful score.
There we go. All right.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Chaos?
Oh, 。 . 。  。 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 . 。
What the fuck is wrong with you, Chaos? Fucking stunned.
All right, I am in the little
Okay, so
roster thing.
okay, so why the fuck does no one join us then? Okay, we'll bring in
So I have to physically compete with Dracula. I mean,
Okay, we're gonna bring in
I guess.
Ace. So right off the bat, you can see right here that Ace has more max brave than her, and you're gonna see that Ace deals more damage than her by a massive degree as well. So we're gonna try and host. See what happens.
That seems a little crazy.
On the mountains, let my people go.
And currently, it seems my brother is listening to the soundtrack for Prince of Egypt.
As far as the characters that I can confirm that I know for a fact are to be, the only one that I can think of is Mario. Everyone else, the closest that they get are 2C.
I don't get it. Okay, hang on. Let me try going boosted characters. Maybe like.
But it really doesn't matter because again,
Perfection.
Shulk is now 2A. As of what game? Well, then he gets nerfed by Smash Ultimate because this is Smash Ultimate canon, which makes them 2B.
Hey, so is that fucking loser in Smash Ultimate fucking Taboo? Whatever.
Is what loser?
Taboo, I believe his name is.
Black Eyed Peas?
No.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure his name is pronounced differently, but yeah, he's in Brawl, but
Okay, yeah,
Subspace Emissary is canon to World of Light, so because it's referenced.
Did that fucker seriously quit?
Yes.
What the fuck? We could have gone 3.
Yeah, but what is Ryan? What does Shulk get the 2A based on? Because based on the games that came out before Smash Ultimate, he was like 2C, from what I remember.
Gotta invigorate the troops here. Look, man, I'll do it by myself if I have to. I really will. Oh, Cloud, right, Cloud.
Yeah, all you guys should know is that basically every character gets outrageously strong in Smash Ultimate due to this. Like, you got people like Donkey Kong, who's a literal fucking
Who's this
like
guy?
Oh,
gorilla,
that's a guy named Wolf.
multiversal. You know, the
space
space animals, the literal like electric rats. Yeah, you know they're 2B. Nothing crazy there.
Oh, wow. So she's giving us a shit ton of buffs from where to go. Is she as good, actual purple? I'll take a look and see right
So
now.
if we went through the roster as far as powers that I am completely familiar with, I just want to say that there are only a few people that can even do anything to Dante, and they would probably be Cloud, Bayonetta, and these are the people that I can consider is Cloud, Bayonetta,
Wow, that starts off with a bang.
Palutena, maybe Robin, but I'm not sure. I'm not really familiar with the spells. Sort of Shulk, kind of, and then that's pretty much it. Everyone else gets soloed by him. Oh, and Kirby, of course. Kirby. How could I forget Kirby?
What buffs do I have on me?
Hero is not going to do anything. Anyone's wondering, like, DLC characters? Hero, Banjo, and Byleth. No. They're not doing anything. Joker's not doing anything. Piranha Plant is a literal fucking plant. Don't even at me. And Terry is also not doing.
Hang on. Shut up on Terry, because I think he might be universal, actually. King of Fighters gets some weird characters going forward. I'll talk about Terry when I get to King of Fighters.
You think Terry's gonna do something?
I think Terry could potentially do something. Again, I say potentially because I'm not too familiar with King of Fighters just yet, but from what I've seen, he is in the realm of power. Well, no, actually, wait, we have Dante like what?
Let's look up back through that.
We have Dante at 2B, 2A right now, right? Never mind. I think the most Terry goes is 2C.
2B. Yeah, but he's so high in the 2B category, we literally can't measure him anymore. Whereas these guys barely get into the 2B category.
Yeah, I used to own a Venus flytrap at one point. Fucker bit my finger, but it didn't do anything because he's a plant.
So you stated, or the definition that you gave you measure speed was beings who exist beyond linear time, past, present, and future being linear time. A being who is fourth dimensional or more wouldn't abide by that.
Fighters. Wait, hang on. I thought. Wait, but what about Verse? Isn't Verse technically 2C too? I know Nest isn't that strong, although again I'll look into it further. But I know I can roll
Ness
it.
gets buffed by Smash Ultimate. He's
No,
universe.
no. In King of Fighters, there's a secret organization called Nest.
Wait, what?
What about Kiwi? Or Kiwi? Kiwi. I don't know too much about what Kiwi does. Oh,
There's no one on the roster that says Kiwi. Guys, we're just using the roster.
Kiwis fuck sheep.
Can it negate beings with non-existent physiology?
It's alright, they're technically part of Australia. They have a football team.
I mean, it doesn't have to
They're not
negate
male.
you. It just has to hit you. Like, that's it. That's all Yamato has to do is hit you.
Actually, Majora is confirmed to be corrupting all space and time and was created in entire reality, which are universal feats. Yeah, but Majora's gay. Yeah.
No.
All right.
Please.
So did Mundus by fapping like like 2 seconds. So I mean, again, most of the stronger characters in the Smash roster, save for like the Fire Emblems, the Spaceys, and the weak Pokemon, most of them, if they're not like superhuman, they get up into like the universal feats, and then a lot of them get buffed. There's very few of them that are already at that level or get nerfed by Smash Ultimate. The overwhelming majority of them get buffed.
I look away for 1 second and you've already destroyed a city.
That's kind of crazy, actually.
So, if we're using DMC2 Dante, he like I've said before, he has. This is also the most serious Dante, so he's not gonna fuck around. He's not gonna mess around for 2 minutes trying to figure out what your powers are. He's gonna try and kill as many of them as possible, because that is the objective. They either need to kill him, or he needs to kill them, or they need to like BFR them or something. If they can't return, then it's considered a BFR, or steal them or whatever. Right? Let's just say for some reason the Smash roster finds reason to think, oh, Dante, you're not allowed in Smash, and Dante's like really upset about that, and then they fight it out. That's the best reason that I could think that they decide to fight each other. So,
When do they start playing
how can I?
That one old dude.
Let's see.
Oh, Price,
As
right?
far as Dante's weaponry, he has everything that he has at the time of DMC2 and all of his powers and abilities.
I guess later on.
This would include the. I'm going to include the amulets.
Nice.
I don't care what Zim says. Zim, do you have a problem with this though?
Okay, Elmo, no. That's really sketch. Okay. Yeah, okay, look, I don't care if that was sincere or not, that is the sketchiest fucking thing, yeah, fuck, that is sketch. I'm gonna report as well.
A ban might be preferable.
Well, I can't ban him, I just blocked him.
Oh. Can you not ban him from your own chat?
Yes.
Do you not have the power?
I don't have the power.
Oh, not you.
I
them.
just blocked them, yeah,
So, what was it?
participants. Yeah, it's
What
not
was I
letting
saying?
me, it's not letting me do that.
Oh boy, did they really go back to this?
So, Zim, do you have a problem with me using the amulets since this is DMC2 Dante? Because I'm going to use them anyway. I'm just wondering if, like,
No, it's fine,
you know,
go ahead.
you have any. All right. I also need to mention that if we're using DMC2 Dante matchup Chaos, I have to mention that he has DMC4 Dante's weapons except for Yamato, because the weapons that Dante gets in DMC4, he has those. It's stated that he has those in the Deadly Fortune novel from previous missions, but he couldn't have gotten those in DMC4 because he just gets out of hell and then he immediately goes to his shop and then he's hired for the job at Fortuna. And he already has Pandora, Lucifer, and Gilgamesh, which is confirmed in the Deadly Fortune novel as Trish takes them to the Order of the Sword to convince them to let her join her cause. So it stands to reason that DMC2 Dante would already have these at his disposal.
Do I not get a fucking book for completing the Chaos?
Are you guys still having like miniature debates between like between the Smash roster characters? Guys, boys, ladies, people, whatever you are, things that exist in the chat. It's the entire roster versus Dante. All right, this is his retribution for not getting into Smash.
Hmm.
Wait, are weapon skins out? Hang on.
Yes, because he does. Dante's the best.
Zim says Dante solos everyone. I mean, Zim like wanks all the DMC. You know,
I love how he
fucking
says
trying to
that
get
when I'm
some
actually the moderator here.
trying to get like V to like infinite speed over here. What
I'm
you
just
want?
trying to
Yo.
provide accurate power scaling.
Sure, yeah.
Yo.
The only purpose here is to get
No,
accurate
he still has a good chance of getting into Smash. So
What
I'll go over the
heck?
people that mean something, being Kirby, Palutena, Shulk, kind
Can I say
of,
serious
but I'll
question?
explain why he's irrelevant real quick. Cloud
Hey.
and the Bayonetta, though I'm gonna need your help on Cloud.
Hey, it's
Them.
been a couple days.
Alright.
So, as far as Shulk,
Answer the
his
question.
main shtick is the power of the Monado.
Oh.
The ability to like perceive events in the future through that blade is pretty fucking powerful.
Hang on, let me
But
just finish
DMC2
this
Dante
point,
just
and then
went through the novel where he fought a guy that literally had no concept of space or time and was also able to see all past, presents, and futures. Was completely omniscient, and
You know what, let's just go
like
play DBZ.
Dante, once he got some of the power of the beast heads, could warp all of reality. So he's going to be completely unaffected by the Monado. And Shulk is going to be like, oh, which Shulk's powers are not going to be unaffected by this. He'll still see Dante doing something, and then Dante will just ignore what he's doing.
And Dante will
He'll-
just be
he'll-
like, hey, that's cool, I'm gonna let you finish, but I'm one of the best fucking fighters of all time.
Also, I would like to mention that, I mean, really, in the versus battle between Infinite and Measurable, whether or not you have Immeasurable can help you in a fight with someone who has infinite speed, because as I've said before, when you decide to go back in time during a fight, unless you can transform that into an attack, you're literally BFRing yourself to go to a different portion of like space-time to fight, presumably to either leave the fight temporarily or to fight a younger version of the character, which is not what you agreed to when you came there to fight. So even if I could argue Dante has like immeasurably speed, he can't necessarily use it unless he's using it in an attack, like a Hakumen thing where he's attacking their timeline. So for that reason, anyone else who has feats of immeasurable speed on the Smash roster, they're not going to be able to use it either. I mean, yeah, they can BFR themselves if they want to think of like a plan, if they have like prep time in their lore, but it's not really relevant if they don't have anything outside of that, because they have to agree to defeat this Dante, as it would be in the case of any death battle. You agree to fight a specific version of a character, and you don't get to compromise by fighting like a 5-minute weaker or 5-minute stronger version of them. So just have to get that out of the way. Start with the weakest characters and work your way up. Well, there's a reason why I don't start with the weakest characters, Red Dusk. It's because even if they're all 2B, I can't sit here and say Marth is gonna do anything to like what the fuck is Marth gonna do to like I get it if you want to say like Cloud or like Bayonetta might do something. What is Marth or like what is Falco, the space animal with the laser and the ship, gonna do against a guy that can literally like stop and alter the flow of time, summon unkillable, undamageable clones of himself that also have access to Pandora and Lucifer, which literally gives him hundreds of different weapons, the likes of which Falco has never seen. Lucifer, which shoots like basically an infinite number of demonic Gilgamesh, which buffs him ridiculously beyond all capacity, and then, of course, the ceiling he has. Technically, I can argue he has some of the power of the beast heads that he got it, but I'm not going to go there. Then there's also Royal Guard. There's all of his teleporting abilities with Trickster. I did argue that he doesn't use ultimate in DMC3, but there's no reason he shouldn't later. As ultimate, I initially said he couldn't use ultimate in DMC3 because I was under the impression he was using it for magic energy. It actually doesn't state that he can't use ultimate in DMC3 due to magic energy. It actually converts, it's a block move that converts any damage he takes into life energy. So he can literally just use ultimate to replenish his stamina if he gets hit, which means he'll be able to use DT longer. He can also fly in DT, but that's not really relevant here anyway. So Falco has to fight that entire, Falco basically has to fight that entire arsenal. So does Marth and every other character that I mentioned that doesn't have any like super specific powers or abilities that would help counter them. So for that reason, even if they're all 2B, and they should be close to each other, obviously they should be basically equivalent with each other because they all have relatively the same feats. Kirby, you could argue, is a little bit stronger because he's the only one that survives due to the Warp Star, but that's it.
But can you really skill out to Kirby since the Warp Star would save them?
Yeah, I just realized how stupid that was. Because like everyone else, like you could argue based on like the first World of Lights scene who is the fastest. But like the best people who do the best are in terms of escaping the lights are Falco, Fox, and Kirby. And Falco and Fox almost escape, but they're using their ships. And Fox or Kirby does, but again he uses the Warp Star. And I think his Warp Star gets destroyed, if I'm not mistaken. So back to Shulk. Shulk's main shtick is seeing the future. For reasons I just explained, I can see the future is not gonna do anything here.
Who do you think is gonna win the Super
Shulk's gonna get bodied really quickly. Because there's one thing, he's gonna assume he can attack something, and then he's gonna get hit by Dante and get one shot.
And your friends want you to watch American before you know them.
So this comes down to like hacks, because none of them can beat him in direct attack potency, but they should have. If we're all assuming they have infinite speed, so they should be comparable to him, but they can't take a hit. If they do, it's got to be through some durability hacks or something. Yeah, well, no, not the people with really powerful hacks. 6 or so people. So Bayonetta could obviously throw in her little witch time, because this includes Bayonetta 2. Unless, of course, they add some DLC and put in like Bayonetta 3. But Bayo, like, I mean, I'm including if I included what they currently had in the roster, Bayo only has Scarborough Fair and the weapons that she has in 2. But that's just like her basic weapons, like not even any of the weapons that she gets. And technically, Zim and I did go over this when we were going over Bayonetta versus Dante, that she does have abilities that Dante would be weak against, as she has curses. But like all the curse,
what those curses do.
Yeah. Like, I mean, there is one of them that I think like a poison that you could argue she could inflict, but like he just has to hit her once. And she has to have a reason to bring that out. If it's like a specific weapon, she's gonna be maining Scarborough Fair. That's her shtick. So Bayonetta is not gonna body Dante Chaos. Like I just gave you like the one example of the thing that she's doing. Like she's again like Dante is 2B by the end of the anime after he recovers from the fight with Abigail. But then he also gets wounded slightly in his battle with Trish. He gets drained a shitload of all of his stamina and his energy and gets wounded in the battle with Chen. And he recovers from that. And we've seen what a little bit of blood can do for him. It literally makes him like more than trillions of times stronger.
Doesn't Dante have resistance to poison?
I mean, if you mean in the sense that like as soon as the atoms in his body die, he literally just makes more. If you want to count that as resistance,
right away, huh?
I suppose.
That's fucked up.
Technically, Dante is susceptible to poison, but it shouldn't be effective on him.
But it's also like he's also resistant to things like having his soul manipulated or like literally eaten or irradiated. So the idea that like poison is going to be more susceptible to him seems kind of like silly.
Oh,
Yeah, it would
okay,
affect
you're
him,
not Christine's, I mean,
but
you're
like
not
unless it's
Phoenix
stated to be
No,
like a
critical
death
hit,
hacks
dude.
insta kill,
Shit.
generally speaking, because
Welcome
poison
back,
is
I
used
guess.
for like a gradual kill, like a short term or a long term. Well, that's short term, but you know, it takes a bit of time at least.
Grandma crying shit.
Wait, what the hell's going on?
Oh, what? Right. According to you, she can't even feel it.
So we're gonna get to where
Could roast her
come
all
back,
day,
but
she'd be like,
because
"Oh,
Palutena, Cloud, and I think Robin, if someone can help me with Robin, but like I don't know enough about Robin, so maybe he has, because I only know the degrees of what the power of his like specific spells in game,
boomer, and I
which
was
is just like Arc
"Damn,
Thunder,
he played me.
Arc
He
Fire,
played me
Boron,
like a
and
fucking
Elwyn and Nosferatu.
There was nothing I could do. I couldn't.
But
say
I don't
anything
think any
back
of
to
those
the
would do anything to
motherfucker.
Dante.
I was just there while everybody was laughing, and I was like, "Damn, I can't even be mad."
Okay.
Hmm.
Can we hit 50 for this one? 41. Alright.
So anybody have any idea what Robin can do in his like
Except for his face.
as far as like his main spells? Robin from Fire Emblem.
Is Robin a girl or a boy in the canon?
I think it can be either because you can select either one, and
Well,
there's
that's what I'm
kind of
saying.
like a.
Like in the canon, like representation of Fire Emblem. What are?
I don't know if it's. I'm pretty sure it's like you can
I'm
choose
fucking pumped.
because like you can choose in this one. You can choose for Corrin as well.
So
But I could be
Is
wrong.
there no like canon rendition of the story?
Well, okay. So the default one that I'm looking at for male version, so you could take that as like. Wait, didn't Dante scream? Scream when?
Black looks like Kirito. Wow. Okay, so we're back at Garden.
Because I need some idea, like, if I don't have any like information what Robin's spells are, I'm just gonna use the ones that he has in the Smash Ultimate, which is like technically like 6 to 8, but there's like
I can't come back anymore. Okay. So
what's it called? Thoron, Arc Thunder,
All right, there's Reggie.
and like the other ones are not really that. They're just different versions of the same ones.
This fight tripped me out.
All the only ones that I can see. So he's got L Thunder, Arc Thunder, and Thoron, which is just lightning magic. Arc Fire, which is just fire magic, and Elwyn, which is wind magic. And then he's got Nosferatu, which says it conjures a dark curse that steals the life force of enemies. So I think he could get it. Well, okay, it just steals the life force. So technically he can just use Ultimate to replenish his life force. And if we're being fair in that regard, like, do we consider life force to be the soul? Like,
I mean, wouldn't you?
well, I was going to say, if that's true, couldn't Dante just, like, well, either resist it, or even if that doesn't work, couldn't he just out-stamina Nosferatu? Because, like, I mean, Robin has to grab him to activate Nosferatu, at least according to the description in Smash Ultimate. So, someone is going to have to, like...
Nosferatu.
Wait, what?
Who the fuck has an attack named Nosferatu?
I don't I don't know. It looks kind of cool to me. Oh yeah, he does technically scream when he achieves DT. So he basically is going to have to grab him, and if that happens, it should be noted that if he steals the life force of Dante, I'm going to assume that will also include his demonic power. And when you steal it, as far as the game mechanics, I know this maybe is not fair, but Nosferatu does have a lore basis, I'm pretty sure. Ryan, confirm this with me if you can. Does Nosferatu actually like heal Robin in the canon? Because if it does, Nosferatu will actually kill Robin if he uses that on Dante, because he will literally directly be extracting demonic energy and putting it into his body.
Apparently, it has terrible accuracy.
He really left me. He got so butthurt.
It's not too bad. Like, you get in close range, but it's not like it's not a good grab. It's nothing like Bowser where you're just like, come here, grab him across the stage.
Fuck this guy.
Garland over here is quitting left and right and fucking
Fuck yeah.
It's
Good
it's
job,
like
Papa.
so it's just a
Good job,
like
Papa.
so it's just a short command grab. It can be useful in some circumstances, but generally speaking, compared to the other command grabs, it's pretty bad.
Fuck
So
this
So
fat
it's a
ass
bad
looking
command
ass
grab.
fucking albino
Yeah.
Santa Claus looking ass.
because you look at Bowser's and like Bowser, the heaviest character in the game with a huge hitbox, but his command grab makes him completely intangible. So it's like, oh, free iframes, and you're now mine. Whereas like Robin's just like, I'm helpless.
Nice iframes, little boy. Don't mind if I take them.
He's just sitting over here like, what? I only get like 8 HP for like a grab, and Ness is over here just like, I'll take like 30 HP from that fucking projectile I absorbed.
Fucking fire sectors.
I'll take all the HP you have.
Hmm.
Again, they're just not critting. I don't know if this character has like crit resistance or something.
Ryan,
This
you
is
there? Or have you abandoned me?
Oh shit.
I
Are you
need
fucking kidding me, dog?
I need to know if Robin, when he uses Nosferatu in the canon, if he uses that to heal himself specifically,
Man, I hate this boss fight
or if he converts the energy into life force energy, if he transfers it into a different resource before he heals himself, okay, it's fine. Then it won't drive him insane.
Dude, seriously,
He's just gonna face camp. Why is everybody just fucking face camping?
Oh, this fucking sucks.
So while we're looking up that, while he's looking up that, I'll get back.
For some reason, this cloud's not critting at all. For some reason, it just doesn't make any sense to me.
Speaking of crits with Cloud, I'll get into Cloud in a minute. Other than that, well, there is also Rosalina and Luma, but I don't think she can do anything.
I brought Cloud along because Cloud can dispel, but it looks like this is gonna be more of a fight for someone like Balter.
Oh lord. Hey, what's up, cutie?
Okay, so he's down to one fucking buff.
We had a moment there and you ruined it.
Okay, let's try finishing touch. Thank you! Finally, shit!
Yeah, no, Dante is weak to Strawberry Sundae.
Got the fucking Mori.
Fox Mask, yeah, Fox Mask.
Well, also pizza. You know, if they spawn that in the middle of the battle, I don't know Dante. Well, actually, this is DMC2 Dante, so this is like a specific any Dante, but like DMC2 Dante, I don't know if he even likes anything because he's dead the entire game. Like there's no expressions on his face whatsoever. He might actually be immune to the Strawberry Sundae.
DMC2 Dante just looks at Strawberry Sundae and gets depressed about the fact that Virgil's dead.
It's just like disgusting. It's like
I remember.
he looks at this. He's just like a king. Here's your crown. Shoots it.
Oh, I don't like where the doors are here.
Pepperoni on the cheese.
Nosferatu. Yes, that is the name of the spell, Ryan.
It's a terrible spell name.
If this is Neo's definition of immeasurable speed, then technically Dante, at the time of the DMC2 novel, has immeasurable speed. Because he literally exists beyond a person who can see all.
Okay, so it won't let me knock him back. That sucks. I wish
Past, present, and future. I could be wrong about that. I might have to go back and look. Maybe I'll ask Neo for clarification later.
Damn.
So yes, Nosferatu is the name of the spell, Ryan.
But is it really, Mangler? Science has shown that you're actually fucking wrong.
You know, the sooner we get through this, the sooner I have to not be disappointed in myself for answering this later. Am I still playing? Yeah, I'm
just
turning that
trying to
off.
beat this with a decent amount of fucking crystals left.
Please be a key.
Okay.
No!
We've seen this attack over and over again. They keep doing the same fucking attack. It's annoying.
So, all I can say for Robin is that Nosferatu, assuming he can grab Dante, which is kind of a big assumption because Elwind, I mean, that's nice that you can like shoot wind magic to move yourself, but like it's gonna be kind of hard to grab a guy that's teleporting so fast. His teleport is comparable to an instantaneous teleport from, again, a being who is stronger than demons that can jump between space-time like bubbles, like just by like clawing their way through. So the fact that his teleport is described as just like hyper speed is pretty insane. Like having a similar animation to something that's stated to be instantaneous means they're probably not catching him if he starts teleporting around.
Virgil over here, I have instantaneous speed. Dante, I don't have that, but I have something that's similar. Dante over here just fucking copying his older brother.
Well, Robin, I'm saying Robin's Drain might work, because again, it's stated to be a curse, so it will definitely work on him. It's just like, depending on how we interpret it, if he's stealing the thing which keeps Dante alive, which is his demonic power, he might just drive himself insane. Like, like he's literally like, all right, guys, the medic. Like, because assuming he can do this for other people, like if he can heal himself, if he tries to heal like Shulk, right? Like if Shulk gets like slapped aside and he's in critical condition, he's like, all right, I'll heal you, buddy. And he like Nosferatu's him. Will he just drive Shulk mad? Like, will he turn Shulk into a demon? Like, I need to know about this kind of question.
Nah, shit. Clark's gonna die.
How can I be betrayed by my team?
There's also, besides that, even if it doesn't, I mean, I get it. Like, the Beast Heads were, like, draining him of all his power. The Neo Haywire generator in DMC3 was literally sapping his soul in exchange for giving him power, and he had to stay in a DT state. But even in base, he was being, like, he was still able to stand up.
After everything I did.
Even without that, he was fighting Soul Eaters who could eat his soul apart, and he's like, yeah, no, I'm fine after that.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. So, this is totally not me lying or anything.
So I guess technically Nosferatu is decent if he can hit him with it over and over and over and over. But this is also DMC2 Dante, and he's like deadly serious, so he's probably just gonna get hit by Jackpot or some crazy shit.
I haven't upgraded this guy's EX yet. I need to really.
Because DMC2 Dante, if you've read the Savage, like, he does not take shit from anybody. Especially not a group of people that are, like, literally working together to try and murder him. So besides this, I can say Palutena is probably the trickiest one, because she has, like, this hack that gives her the ability to steal someone's powers. But, like, I'm not sure, I can't remember exactly what it is. It's like that, and there are some abilities she has that are tied to games, like certain death hacks things. So I can't use those, even though I'd like to, because they're specifically for sections with Pit. And I don't think they're stated in Kid Icarus, obviously, because a lot of the scaling for her comes from Kid Icarus.
Isn't that her game?
Yeah. Well, it's Pit's game, but she's the goddess that guides him through it.
So she's the one that carries him?
Yeah.
Gwenpool's stronger than Dante?
Yeah, also anyone thinks that, like, Pit or Dark Pit are doing something. If I can argue that, like, Palutena loses, then they lose by default, because she is a god and she's above them. And no, the Palutena that you fight as Pit in Kid Icarus is not the actual Palutena. That's literally like a fucking weakened Palutena.
Oh no, Mangler, that seems like a lot of heckhand to me. Fuck.
So
we literally
warping,
just spent our time fucking getting rid of that fucking thing, and now he gets.
So if we're using, again, it's kind of weird because I vaguely some of her abilities from Kid Icarus, and I'm getting confused with some of the abilities in the Smash roster, but she does have the ability to teleport, explosives, various magic spells, counter stuff, and then she also has the ability to just, like, take your powers, but, like, I mean, she would have to know, even as the goddess of guidance.
Gwenpool has no healing factor, if I recall correctly. Like, that's just one with a healing factor, so how does Gwenpool beat Dante?
Well, I looked at this matchup earlier, and, like, the thing is, if Palutena steals any ability that uses demonic energy, she's already going to be like in for some trouble because she'll tax herself out of all of her stamina if she uses it. Like if she steals Quicksilver, Dante will literally, it won't even do anything. Dante has more demonic power than she has. If she steals Doppelganger, just coming into contact with the Doppelganger, especially if Dante grabs the Doppelganger, because you can physically interact with the Doppelganger, you just can't kill it. If he physically grabs it and throws it at her, she's fucking dead. Like if she makes contact, even if she isn't, she'll like, best case scenario, she loses all of her stamina, because just coming into contact with demonic energy, if you don't have any resistance to it, generally speaking, taxes your stamina. Best case scenario, it drives you mad or turns portions of your bodies into demonic entities.
This woman.
He can stack. No, I didn't say he can stack Quicksilver. It's that Quicksilver doesn't. Okay, so Quicksilver doesn't affect anything that has greater demonic power than you. It's kind of like spiritual pressure from Bleach, in the sense that its literal statement is that you send out a demonic time. You send out a time rift, and it's produced by demonic power. And in this series, things that have higher demonic power than you generally take priority over those abilities. This doesn't mean that you can negate them. It's just generally speaking, you're unaffected by some of the lower abilities if you have resistance to some of these. If you have specific statements that's just otherwise, okay. But Quicksilver is literally just a dimensional time rift that's being produced by pure demonic energy. And it's not specifically time magic, just demonic energy. So if Dante or whoever Dante's using it has more demonic energy than he does, it doesn't really do anything to him. Sort of the same argument for why Zim and I have said that even if he's fighting Urizen, for example, in DMC5, people are like, why isn't he using Quicksilver? I'm like, what's it gonna do? Urizen's just sitting over here, I'll slap your ass. Fighting you for 28 hours? Hell no.
Okay, finally, fuck me.
Also, for someone being stronger than you, it doesn't really matter. So, if she can use that, well, first of all, that'll take a large amount of. So she not only will have to steal Dante's Quicksilver, she'll have to steal some of his demonic power, which will again drive her mad. So that's one of her most overpowered abilities. Other than that, she has magic spells that she can use, which should scale to her 2B status.
We don't do that here, right?
Fire, and then a variety of different projectile spells and light. The likes of which Dante is already tangled with. Teleports, which are not as impressive as the teleports that Virgil has, even if they're more impressive. I mean, Dante has infinite speed at this point and has fought beings that literally exist outside of space and time. So they can't be so much more important.
Button pusher?
Can Dante solo DMC though? I don't know. I don't think Dante can. He never beat Kyrie. I'm just saying.
And, if you can't be Kyrie, did he ever really fight at all?
What the fuck are you? Are you even? Do you even? He didn't beat Morrison, so I'm convinced he's still not fifth dimensional. So Palutena, in theory, could do something if she takes an ability that isn't, because it's kind of like rolling the die. Like she can take an ability from him, but she doesn't know anything about these abilities. So if she takes an ability from him that doesn't use it, like Royal Guard, yeah, she could be really fucking overpowered.
It sounds like
but she might also literally tell him when she activates the ability. Even if she doesn't, Dante's gonna figure out really quickly that she has Royal Guard.
Hey, that's my attack.
And he'll also just if that ends up happening, he'll just end up Royal Guarding her back.
Oh, it's a trap.
Or he'll spawn his doppelganger into instead.
So you're saying he'll Royal Guard her Royal Guard?
Again, the thing about Royal Guard is that you kind of need to be at least experienced with that. It's a timing thing. You can't just carry the rage energy. You get hit by it and then you release. So even if Palutena takes the ability, it's all right, but like, does she get complete knowledge and experience? And in the case of things like Quicksilver and Doppelganger, she can't just take the ability. She needs to take demonic power to fuel the ability. Because she's a goddess. She doesn't have demonic energy. So...
I don't know, Mangler. I think she could really surprise you
Oh
there.
my gosh, so broken to you.
Well, besides that, I can say... Then there's... Let me go back to the freaking Smash... Why am I playing Robin? Robin, get out of here. Nobody cares about your
Fuck, that
taunt.
scared the shit out of me. I don't know why I
Okay,
generated
so-
scared me, but it fucking did.
Then that leaves, like, 3 or so other people, I think.
I
So,
think they gave me
Kirby,
flashbacks to when I was a nun.
I believe... Cloud and... What's his name?
I think it's funny. Fucking funny.
Fucking...
Gonna have to be a little bit more specific there, Mingler.
What do you mean?
Like for names there.
Is
Kirby
he
and
not
Cloud?
playing?
I think we all know who Kirby and Cloud are. Ryan, does Ganondorf have anything in his arsenal that you can think of? Because from the games that I played, from like Ocarina of Time, Link to the Past, all it just seems like is like dark
Unless-
magic.
Unless
And
Ganondorf possesses the Triforce, he's not going to be much of a threat to Dante.
Well, like even with the Triforce, I mean that just kind of prevents him from dying, which Dante can just seal him if it comes down to that.
Well, no,
Like-
no. That's the Triforce of power you're thinking of. I'm talking like the whole Triforce. Like that's when he'd be powerful to compete.
So
with
wouldn't that just mean that he has the Triforce wisdom, which I'm presuming. Oh, I don't really know too much about the Triforce of Wisdom. It doesn't get elaborated details of it in Ocarina of Time and Link to the Past.
Do you want me to explain to you how it works?
Sort of like what ability? I know it gives you wisdom.
Okay,
Obviously.
so the Triforce of Wisdom gives you like impressive magical ability.
Right? Does it give you omniscience?
Omniscience? I don't think it does. Dante can beat Solaris. We've been over this one.
Oh!
Well, because I was gonna say that even if it does give him omniscience, I mean all that means is that he knows what all of Dante's. But like that doesn't mean he knows how to counter them. I'm trying to find a way that Ganondorf can do something. Because like I don't want to say that Ganondorf can beat Dante if he doesn't have anything, because then people are gonna start wanking Ganondorf.
Again, as the Ganondorf in like Smash, from what I understand, he cannot do anything. You're going to bed now?
Yeah, my battery's dead.
Oh.
Not much choice.
I mean, even if you're using, I'm just saying like using any of the
Seriously.
Twilight Princess, Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, because this isn't. I'm trying to remember. I don't think this. I could be wrong, but I don't think this Ganondorf is the one from fucking Breath of the Wild.
No, Ganondorf would be that'd be a different Ganondorf.
Ryan, is the Ganondorf from Smash Ultimate? Is that Ocarina of Twilight Princess? Because I know the one in Brawl is the one from Twilight Princess, and technically the one from 4 is. This one has a different design, so I'm assuming Ocarina of Time or Link to the Past. Can you confirm which one this is?
You're gonna have to, I guess, wait for him. Or are you looking at Discord chat for him to say this shit, or are you looking in like the YouTube chat?
YouTube chat. I'm looking at YouTube chat. Ocarina of Time. Okay, yeah, no, he's not doing anything. He gets fucked. Like all he can do is shoot some like light projectiles and some darkness stuff, and like evil, which doesn't do anything because again, DMC1, every single enemy's like list description is listed as evil beings and evil spirits, and he literally fought the mother of all evil beings in this, who is so evil that he made Virgil evil. I know that's like really redundant, but he was literally so evil he possessed Virgil's soul and shoved him inside of a mirror dimension where the omniscient god of space and time could do nothing to stop him. Unless you could prove that like Ganondorf was stronger than like the goddesses in the
Isn't technically Ganondorf stronger than the goddesses? Because the goddesses see Ganondorf as a threat.
Well, okay, Demise. I'm pretty sure Demise is, but Ganondorf is like his reincarnation. Demise is like his true form, but in Breath of the Wild, if I'm not mistaken, because there's obviously different timelines in Zelda. Like every couple games, he like reincarnates, but in Breath of the Wild, he breaks the cycle because he's like, fuck this, I'm tired of getting defeated like a million times in every in every timeline. So yeah, that one would probably be closer to the goddess.
Wait, Breath of the Wild breaks the cycle of the Legend of Zelda games?
No, it breaks the cycle of reincarnation. As far as the, I don't know about because obviously Zelda, Link, and Ganondorf are all reincarnating like every game or so. At least the ones that are not canonically linked, like Legend of Zelda 1, Legend of Zelda 2, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Breath of the Wild 1, and
I
then
think
the Breath of the
Twilight
Wild
Princess
sequel.
is also somewhere in there.
Well, I'm not sure because there are some other ones that connect to, because there are ones that connect from different timelines. Like for example, Wind Waker connects to a what if scenario that happens in Ocarina of Time when you fail to kill. It's either when you fail to kill or when you succeed to kill in killing Ganon or sealing him. One of the timelines branches off and creates Wind Waker from there.
Right, but the official Zelda timeline has 3 timelines, right? It's one where the hero dies, one where the hero lives.
One where the hero dies, one where the hero lives.
And then one's
Cycle
just
begins.
yeah, and then one is where we're just like it's the young hero, right? There's 2 where the hero wins, one's young and one's old.
Sort of. So Skyward Sword is what starts the cycle. I need to rewatch that video again. All I know is that Breath of the Wild is the final game in the timeline, and Demise decides not to reincarnate. He's like, "Fuck this! I'm not reincarnating anymore."
All right,
So-
Spencer, I'll probably finish this final Chaos mission, and I'll probably get off the stream as well. So this will probably be the last thing for today regarding the stream itself. Thank you guys for coming out as usual.
Are we coding it here? Because I was going to ask you about Cloud, because he's like the last person I can think of besides.
I mean, like, look, well, I'm gonna be here for like at least another 20-ish minutes, so it's not like the stream's gonna end soon. It's just that like after this is done, there's not gonna be like anything super major going on afterwards.
All right, let's get started with Cloud then, because this is clearly, well, okay, the default costume for this is Final Fantasy VII Cloud, but there are Advent Children outfits, so.
I mean, it's not really gonna matter if we're comparing to Dante here. It's really not gonna matter what version of Cloud we use.
I'm just trying to think if he has any songs, but I didn't play the original. I just bunched the
The
cutscene.
only way you can get somewhere is if you argue for Universal Cloud.
If you argue for what?
The only way you're gonna get anywhere here is if you argue for Universal Cloud based on like the summons and shit.
If you argue what? I'm sorry.
If you argue for Universal Cloud based on the summons and shit.
No. This is Smash Ultimate Cloud. He's
Oh.
already 2B.
Okay.
I'm talking about like his hacks, because he's completely outclassed in terms of attack potency and durability. Dante can probably one-shot him. So like if he has an overpowered hack, he might be able to. Because they are comparable to him in speed. They all have basically infinite speed. It's just like if they get hit once, they're fucked. So like once or twice, or yeah.
Chaos, you are certainly a weird fellow, ain't you?
So do you have anything that you?
Okay, so if we're talking just straight hacks, I don't think Cloud has anything that can even help him out here now.
Can't he turn people into frogs? Or is that like...
No, that's an attack the enemies can use.
Oh.
I don't think Cloud can turn people into frogs themselves, no.
Though I was going to say that might actually not work, because Moon just created an entire universe. So.
Even if he could turn people into frogs, I doubt it would work just on the... Fuck me, how much health do you fucking have? Oh, never mind.
Weird fucking way to kill Dante.
Yeah, no, he doesn't really have anything going for him when it comes to the situation.
So, I guess the best I can say is that, well, if this is true, because Robin, Cloud, Bayonetta, Palutena, Shulk, and I think, yeah, Ganondorf. They were like the best. Well, I guess Mewtwo, if you want to argue, he can just throw him around with telekinesis for 5 minutes. Well, Actually, Zelda's got some interest. No, Zelda with new ship. So really, only Kirby stands a chance. So Kirby basically just has to eat him, and he sends him to another dimension. But then then it becomes a debate of whether or not what's it called? He can escape Kirby's belly multiverse. So I said that as far as demons, basic demons go, they can break through the barrier between the human world and the demon world and seep in a medium. That technically is the properties of their soul. So you could say that Dante in a human body, or half human, half demon body, might not have that, but Dante does become stronger just by existing. So since Dante also would have immeasurable speed in this category, because again, he already surpassed the Beast Heads and Mundus and Void Mundus, he could probably just go back in time to before he got eaten and literally just kill Kirby if it comes down to that. So he can BFR himself back to the moment where he was being sucked in and then just teleport away. So
you're arguing that he can be eaten by Kirby and then just get out of it?
yeah, this is assuming he doesn't just leave the multiverse, because again, the fucking basic demons, and not abysses, elite warrior demons, elite warrior mire demons, boss demons, the sin prides, the weakest of any of the base demons in any of the games, the weakest demons, other than maybe the Impuzas. Actually, I'd argue the Impuzas are stronger because they took full SWAT teams and kept coming. Those prides went in there, Lady just cucked them.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Lady seems to be superior to most humans in general.
Well, yeah, but we don't have any reason to suggest that caliber rounds are higher quality than a standard military SWAT team. We have no basis to claim that.
But Lady could survive inside the tree.
Well, no. I'm not talking whether she's stronger. That doesn't make her bullets stronger.
Well, apparently it might. She was more useful in that tree than the SWAT team was outside. Sure.
I'm just saying, she shot those demons, and in some cutscenes, she even took out prides with one bullet, whereas those Impuzas were just eating magazines. And again, both of those things, they just slip through the barrier. I mean, you could say Impuzas are a little different because again, the barrier between the human world and the demon world, it's weakened. But the prides, I mean, again, all that opened was the Timna Group, and they just broke through like that, like nothing's business.
I mean,
you could say this. Well, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I mean, the Impulsors should be stronger just by the fact that they're running on real human blood.
I mean, it really doesn't matter. It's it just they can't perform better feats, even though he left the universe that Mundus created and returned to the throne room. I mean, you could say this isn't really fair because he beat transported back on his own, but again, he would still have immeasurable speed, which is technically immeasurable speed is not. I've said this before and I'll say it again. It's not a speed feat. It's not a speed status that you can use in a battle, but what you can use it for is a form of travel because you can go anywhere, anywhen. It's more of a BFR in that you can leave areas you're potentially trapped in and then return to where you were before. Because you can literally just go back in time and reverse all of time and fucking space so that you can return to an area 5 minutes before. And I don't know, get that last piece of chocolate.
Fuck. Well, there was Cloud.
No, Dark Sparta. We don't have any. Suggest she's packing armor-piercing rounds or what have you.
Yeah, as far as we know in the DMC universe, there's no such thing as special anti-demon rounds, as far as we know.
Also, if Kirby ate Dante, I'm pretty sure that would do some weird things to his body, because he would gain all of Dante's abilities. But then, if Dante just left via, travel, so, would he still have Dante as his ability?
Wait, hang on. So, is everything still alive inside Kirby?
I'm pretty sure. Like sort of,
That's pretty funny.
it gets spit into that like multiversal garbage can that is his belly. But he does obviously consume like the thing about the belly is it's cool is like it sort of serves as like a sealing ability because it sends you to another universe, but he also copies your abilities. So, I mean, technically, he would be able to copy Rebellion and all of Dante's weapons and all of his powers and abilities by eating him. So, like, assuming that happens, because Dante's like, I guess, an idiot. If Dante like messes up, then Kirby eats him, and he comes back to fight him. Assuming the demonic power doesn't completely destroy Kirby's body, assuming he's that adaptable, Kirby is now really fucking strong for no goddamn reason. So Dante basically just has to fight a pink, short, fat clone of himself.
We're gonna be alive for a while because he can't really kill us. Because she absorbs all magic damage. And so we're gonna be here for a little bit.
Damn, is Kirby honestly the only one on this roster that can do anything? God. I mean, we got all like. There's so many things on this roster that are just out of place, like King Dedede, Bowser, Donkey Kong. Like a lot of these roster people are like, you've got doctors, like literal dinosaurs, and just like Italian men, electric rats, and space animals. Like, I mean, we got little gods too, but like they were the starting bar and they didn't go anywhere.
They didn't exactly make it anywhere.
Oh yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
So after this one, we'll finally die and we'll be able to fucking actually.
Who's talking?
That was, I believe, Crazy Diamond.
Hey, feminist.
Yo.
Been a while. Hello.
I'm always here.
We summon him by digging into the bedrock.
Well, we're not digging into the bedrock, but the stone by which we built.
All right, take it easy there, Minecraft players.
Minecraft. I was referring to the 16th
Do you know how?
chapter of Math.
Yeah. Do you know how diamonds are made? You need a.
You go
I mean,
down to 16 below, and that's where diamonds are made.
Well, you can also find them in like places in the. There's some places in California as well.
No. That's where you're wrong.
Who?
Diamonds are made by going really down below the surface, and that's where you find diamonds.
Right. So I could say that assuming Dante doesn't blitz every type of.
Meeting.
If there was like if we use the teamwork meme, and just say that like Shulk basically sees the future. The best scenario that I could say is Shulk sees the future, figures out that Dante is going to murder all of them. And then before that happens, he informs like the strongest people in the roster, and they get in like a sort of a using their speed. They get in sort of a like Palutena, and you know the
You're saying that with their
Bayonetta.
speed, they should get into Palutena? I don't see.
No. Get into like a formation with like Palutena, Bayonetta, and like I guess maybe Robin and Kirby, like the only people who can do anything. And then everyone else just runs at Dante in an attempt to like kill him or stop him so that they can buy time.
It's just a mad scramble to see who can fucking like if they can kill him.
No. If they can like hold him down for a second, let Kirby eat him. But they'll have to sacrifice like everybody because Kirby's gonna eat all of them.
A noble sacrifice if there ever was one.
Okay, so technically, based on numbers, you could probably argue that Kirby. Again, this is Shulk would see all this coming because he has the Monado. Dante being resistant to omniscience doesn't mean Shulk loses the ability to use Monado. It just means any action that he takes based on that precognition, in reference to Dante, is unaffected. It's as if he never had it. But
or more
you
accurately,
can still get that
it's like
information.
he can see what Dante's going to do, but Dante can just change it at any time.
Yeah, no, it's as if like he still has insight, but Dante doesn't have to get affected by that ahead of time. So it's like they both still have advantages. Dante doesn't get negged by, but like Shulk doesn't lose the ability to use it.
How
So
can one resist omniscience? It's not resisting omniscience. He's resisting precognition and fate manipulation and stuff like that.
yeah, he also has resistance to fate manipulation in addition to omniscience. Like, I mean, you by definition you have resistance to fate manipulation if you have resistance to omniscience, because you can literally resist the fact that a person is all-knowing,
Okay,
which
so
means they can change your fate through whatever amount of, assuming they have enough power to do so and act on that omniscience. If they do, or if they can per se rewrite all of reality.
no, it's because Chaos is asking how can he resist omniscience.
I mean, I'm not sure how to explain it to you other than that Dante does against Chen. Like, Chen literally gets it. Also, the beast. Well, he gets it from the beast heads.
Yeah.
Both he uses it somewhat. Well, he gets it after he consumes them as well. But then he becomes like no space, no time. Demas, a basic like, not even like athletically fit human, has it for like a couple days, and he can see all the past, present, and future with like precise accuracy. Chen gets it. He's 70% demon. He becomes omniscient, and then he consumes it, and he has no concept of space or time. And Dante, and he's like, "Yeah, no, I beat you." And then Dante's like still dodging his attacks, despite him knowing exactly where Dante just completely ignores it. Also, this is after Dante gets his energy sucked out. Granted, the beast heads give him back some energy during this fight, but like, it's not really relevant because he's still wounded.
Near the end of the fight, when Chen still has these abilities, Dante's already low on power and he's still having this resistance.
How would that defeat omniscient? It sounds like you're saying omniscience.
Oh yeah, he is saying omniscience.
I'm not referring to omniscience. Referring to omniscience.
I think omniscience falls under omniscience. I think that's what he's trying to go for there.
Look up a definition of omniscience.
Fuck me, I said 20 minutes, but we're still in this fucking match.
Yep. We are committed. Well, you're committed. We're just watching you.
Yeah, no, like, I mean, I have to beat it. Like, no matter what, I have to get this done.
Oh, I'm trying to look up omniscience. Yeah, it's just omniscient. Okay. Never mind.
We are literally 30 turns beyond the minimum.
We live in a Final Fantasy game. I mean, society.
It's all Final Fantasy here.
So how can an omniscient? I'm assuming like omniscient being like you're using that as like sort of a singular, like you having omniscient makes you an omniscient. Okay. I'm assuming that's what you're trying to say. Not know about them resisting fate. I mean, you can tell that to Chen. Chen literally knew everything and had no concept of space or time. He was above all of them. And like Dante was like, I don't care. I'm literally just gonna fucking kill you. Dante also got the ability to rewrite reality from the beast heads. So you can technically argue he doesn't. Well, there's nothing to suggest he doesn't have that ability. But as far as like Dante having the beast heads, like he got that from a portion of their energy that they just gave to him, and he never gave that energy back. It's not confirmed, so in theory he should still have the ability to rewrite reality. Even if you want to say it's on a limited scale, he already has creation abilities, so he's technically affecting reality.
Oh man, so the game crashed right as I was about to finish.
Yeah, no concept of space and time, which is kind of ironic because he also has like he can see the past, present, and future, which seems to contradict itself. But then again, there are higher dimensions, space and time.
So let's see where it puts us at. Yep, nope. All right, that's cool. So we just lost a flat 100 fucking crystals there. Yep, no, fuck that noise.
Even if we want to ignore the omniscient, we can't ignore the fact that the beast heads were created by Mundus. The ones that were in what's it called, Void Mundus's timeline, like his little universe as well, were destroyed. when Void Mundus's universe was destroyed. So the beast heads that Dante clashes with in that world were made by Mundus, meaning Mundus's abilities and powers would exceed that of the beast heads. Meaning you could argue Mundus was omniscient, and he still couldn't fucking beat Dante. So
Okay, so yeah, so those 20 so minutes are completely worthless now because the game fucking crashed. So that's fun.
So even if Shulk can see the future and he can see, I could probably argue that Shulk can see the future to the degree that he knows everything that's going to happen, including that he's going to get like sort of fucked, I guess.
Okay.
To him, it's just going to be that he's going to be seeing realities.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream there, especially with the fact that it literally fucking
We'll have to pick this up another time.
yeah, it's already late and everyone else is going to sleep and oh my goodness, I'm so fucking done with that shit. I mean, I have to do it again at some point, but I'll just do it on my phone next time. Or I'll do that chaos in particular on my phone. Oh, that fucking sucks. I'll probably swap out Gestalta or something. We'll see what happens. All right, so thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys on the next stream or video.